juicy cherry booty shorts. Like, I had to. I had no choice. Right. I didn't have any choice. Sure, you didn't.
Keep her sweatpants. Fine. I'll just suffer.
There are some times where I'll be out at, like, basically I work in, like, house pants or German pants. And me and the wife, we share a drawer. I'll grab a pair. I'm like, these feel way too curvy to be mine. I look down. Oh, flare bottoms. Yeah, these aren't mine. Shit.
And then you pull out like these really tight booty pants. These really tight like joggers or whatever.
See, I wear joggers.
Yoga pants. That's what it is.
But joggers are because they have like better pockets, you know.
No, you pull on a yoga pants. That's what I was trying to think of. You just like pull on some yoga pants. Like there we go.
Ah, yes, yogurt
Damn,
pants.
whole moose knuckle.
You see moose knuckle?
I just got the best video recommendation on YouTube. It's ultra masculine white girl playlist while you're on your way to testicular torsion surgery, and it's a picture of Dr. House smoking a fucking blunt.
Okay.
I'm gonna click on that one.
Remember?
I'm just gonna say.
Put that
Yeah,
shot.
Smacks lips. Hey, yo, can you send it to me? I want that shit.
Oh shit, that's a big fucking nasty boat.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, never mind. It's his glove smoking out of his head, using it like a bong. Okay.
What? You're just saying words like a fucking crazy person. Smoke bomb at a head. What?
Oh, we got a 50, a 60, 20 mil tarts.
I think that's a 25.
Oh, fuck.
I think it's a Bushmaster.
It's bad, whatever it is, really. I mean, you're in a wooden boat with a song and a prayer. That's all you really got.
Chat. Is this you?
No, that's not. Chat, is this you? No, it's not. It's not chat. That's chat.
Gardino Hamill is an avid collector of head
Can you
injuries.
imagine
How do you know?
hearing in like a
You are the
in your
one
house like
giving
hearing
them
a
to
strange
him.
noise and being like, "Chat, is that you?"
You're like a fucking skittering noise and like a couple coins.
And good news. That's not a lot of people on there. And they're very closely packed. And the ace of spades goes boomy, along with the double barrel. Guard, please let me treat that double barrel like a fucking pistol. I've cut it down into a pistol.
What? A shotgun? No, it's not a pistol.
The barrel is 6 inches long and there's no stock.
Okay, but that makes
I
the
got a
recoil
6-inch barrel.
worse.
According to the ATF,
The LFR shoots 50 BMG.
Well, I think we'd be.
I think the recoil's the worst on that one.
Okay, but there's still a difference.
thing is the
I have 8 rounds.
the FLR is ported. Your little fucking sawn-off shot pistol's not.
It only needs to shoot once. Well, twice. But one trigger.
So
Recoil doesn't matter for follow-up shots.
you guys,
There's nothing with follow-up shoot.
when we last left off, you guys are on your boat, okay, and you guys saw this other patrol craft coming towards you. Now I want to advise you that you are within sound range of Lunari Wharf. You are aware of this, yes?
Sounding range? Ugh.
I thought we were a little farther out than that.
If you clap out that patrol craft with an explosive, Lunari Wharf's going to go, what was that noise? You know, so you guys...
Do we think gunshots would be bad?
Gunshots, maybe not, but an explosion, surely. Like, if like a 9mm goes off, not really. If you fire your Kasul and a big bammy boomy goes off, it's going to be a bit of a problem,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to detonate the boat.
Okay. Well, Nessence, Moonin, normal plan then?
Yep. We just with a bit more melee, I suppose.
Normal plan? That's what you said?
Alright.
Okay,
Then
so-
the issue becomes what's going to stop them from just mowing down the ship if we go melee with them.
We need to lure, we need
Well,
to
we'll-
lure him close.
Yeah.
They won't be able to shoot the ship when they're docking to our ship.
Yeah.
That's under the assumption that they're all coming aboard and there aren't going to be some
no, we're-
staying back
no,
on the ship.
we're- oh,
unmanned
no.
by
No,
50s.
we're going aboard them.
Somebody should have
Oh.
showed up yesterday. We're pirates,
Well,
motherfucker. Okay.
Listen, I was on an epic quest trying to
We-
find road flares to
you-
fight rats. I am
you
running
almost
see a
burned down
threat.
infection
You
in my
see a
chicken coop.
threat.
Thank you.
Me, Nessence, and Moonin see an upgrade.
Listen. Also, want to say is I was ripping up carpet. Okay, I was making a room.
I don't want to hear about what you do in your free time.
Oh, we're doing
Okay.
a Saint
All
Bernard and
right.
that shit. Fucking get in there.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, I was fighting Skaven last night. Give me a chance, okay?
I'm trying to fight the goddamn UN. Discord,
out.
this is not IRL. This is a game. I know
I'm
you're
trying to
monitoring
fight the
my
UN.
chats.
Fight me, UN, you motherfuckers! No.
Bring it on, UN.
Homicide with a
Alright.
fucking Saint Bernard eating crumble cake and that bitch just blah blah blah.
Alright.
Mims, we can confirm then that the rats are in fact members of the UN.
Yes.
Good.
You almost burned down your chicken coop with that. That's what I find hilarious.
I did, though. So what I do is I take the road flares and I stuff them into the rat holes.
Hey, that's a bit extreme.
Have you considered
That's what-
rat poison?
Like IRL?
That's what we've done my entire life. Yeah,
Yeah.
IRL.
IRL.
Just use gasoline, bro. It flows better.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
You take
Gasoline is
just have-
expensive. Listen, you forget, I live in California. Gasoline
Oh,
is
right.
fucking expensive.
Forgot.
I'd rather
Oh.
spend $10 on a few flares than $80 on a gallon of gas.
Like I've seen my
Honestly,
redneck,
a tannerite bomb would be cheaper than gas.
like I've seen my redneck neighbor fucking pour kerosene down a rat hole and set off with a cigarette, and I've watched the rats come pouring out like fucking D-Day pillbox victims of a fucking flamethrower. Like,
Oh man, I
Jesus
fucked up my
Christ.
finger bludgeoning one of those fuckers to death with a shovel. It was great.
Really
We're
worth
fighting
fighting.
this game.
You
played Vermintide 3. Holy shit.
You were literally reenacting Chalk 1, like the base Chalk 1, the end of the final months, the final days. Also,
I
here
really
you go.
was, yeah.
There you go, Mims. That's how you can get the rats out of their holes for
Perfect.
science purposes.
I'll try not to kill my chickens with it.
fine.
So,
An
so-
image for oh, here we go.
guys, should we get going?
Yeah, we should get going.
Hold on.
I'll stop talking about my fight
I'm
with
so
the
zoned
Skaven.
out.
Hold on.
Alright.
do it.
I'm finding a
Oh.
image for you guys to use. Because
Alright.
the guy said melee, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna Errol Flynn our way to their ship.
Arrow Flynn, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, my fiber order is ready? What?
Okay, let me get this thing out here. Give me 1 second, I gotta find. There's an image of a top-down view of the exact boat. Ah, here we are. Open image, new tab. There we go. Save image as. Patrol
Mark IV
boat.
patrol boat, right?
Yep. So let me get this quick battle map done real quick. So the boat is closing in on you guys from a distance. It is quite fast. You have about 20 minutes of prep time before it lands within distance of your wooden boat. Now, it's approaching you from the because the other boat is tied to your other side. It's not facing this boat, correct?
Yes.
No,
It is on the side not facing the boat.
That's since you're trying
Yeah.
you're trying to say
no,
something?
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so they're approaching in. You guys have 20 minutes of basically react time to this. So what exactly is... What do you guys do as the boat approaches? We'll go in order here. So Kellyan, what are you doing as this boat is approaching?
I am raiding the closets of the masters to get clothes that look like them.
Okay.
Putting those on.
Please ask me last. Please ask me last.
So in essence, so basically Kellyan's playing dress up.
Yes.
Miss and Rue, what is your character doing?
So I want to find a spot on the ship that is, 1, a bit hidden, maybe behind some barrels or something. 2, has clear view of the deck of the ship.
You should go on
and
the
3,
go in the
We
crow's nest.
were gonna stick you in the crow's nest.
yeah.
with your black.
I was a bit worried
ride.
that if they mowed down through the mast, that I'd just kind of come
We're-
falling down and die in a heap.
A, the mast isn't that tall.
Yeah, true.
B,
If they're gonna shoot at us, they're gonna shoot at the hull.
they're not gonna shoot the mast down.
B.
C,
They don't-
if they're open firing on us at that distance, we're fucked anyways.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll go up into the crow's nest then, and I'm gonna get down in the prone position.
You were already in the crow's nest hiding.
Yeah, I'll be in the crow's nest hiding with. Well, no, I wasn't already in the crow's nest. I was like down on the.
I thought you were
was
the crow's
looking-
nest looking at him through your scope.
Nah, I was a bit closer to the back of the ship. I was close to the aft. Yeah, so I'll get up into the crow's nest. I'll get down in prone, and since I think I still have my druid's cloak, I'm going to throw that over the top of me as, maybe some form of slight cover.
Yeah.
Or the crow's nest is enclosed, correct?
The crow's nest is not enclosed. It has about 3 foot size is it? Circular platform, 3 foot sides, and an open top. It's not fully enclosed. It's basically half
Okay,
enclosed.
he can hide entirely behind those closed sides.
Oh
and,
yeah. If he
he's good
lays
to go,
down, he's good
right?
to go. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, you don't even necessarily need to have to hide. Just put your rifle where it's not visible.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to reduce my profile as much as possible, because we're getting in closer to nighttime, correct?
Kind of towards that time. Yeah, I believe you guys arrived in the evening-ish.
Okay, that'll be for the better then, because if I recall correctly, you want to be up higher during the nighttime and down lower during the daytime. I think.
What are you saying,
I'm
Crazy?
trying to remember that.
I don't know.
So,
I have no idea.
okay, you gotta understand, I went through a period of just pure fucking sniper autism when I was younger, and I was learning maybe a little too many details about how you want to be positioned during the day versus the nighttime, and how you want to be positioned in different scenarios. So I'm trying to remember all of that information right now. But anyway, yeah, I'll be up in the crow's nest.
Okay. So we have Kellyan putting on a show. We have Rue hiding in the crow's nest. Moonin, what are you doing?
Preparing a couple spells. Like I got a question on one mechanic. Does heat eye see through smoke?
It'll see through smoke if the smoke is neutral temperature. If it's super cold smoke or super hot smoke, it'll block your sight.
How about like from a smoke grenade or?
Smoke grenades is generally warm to hot smoke, so
Okay.
Well, if it works like a normal thermal, that it would see through it unless it's got certain additives.
so more or less you would see through it enough. You wouldn't see through the other side of it, but you should see through like the middle of it, roughly.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay. Guys, there's another option. We can feign distress.
We
Gross.
could, but honestly, that's going to get a radio call about us being in distress, which might draw more
Yeah.
attention.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, ship in distress is possibly
Well,
going to get
they're-
more investigation on
They're
us.
likely to already get a radio call saying, "Hey, we're running an inspection," like their check-in, and they're gonna have a check-out
Yes.
afterwards, probably. So
Yes,
there's
we'll
not
we'll
going
have
to be
to.
a check-out unless we can get Moonin.
Yeah,
in
we need to get
there
Moonin.
sort of
Yeah,
feign
we need to
it.
get Moonin on the radio to do the check-in, but we need to not have any other ships approaching us that might notice that we've eliminated the crew before we have time to clean up all of, any evidence.
Actually, that gives me an idea. I'm going to monitor radio traffic, mainly anything coming from that boat.
Got you. So, and what spells do you want to prepare exactly to cast?
Fenitri's Dance, Bermola's Embrace. Embrace of Bermola. I always say it backwards.
Okay. And then Sugi, what are you doing?
Hanging out in the mountain.
What?
Huh?
He
Oh.
said Sugi. He said Sugi again.
Oh, fuck me. Snake Shank. Fucking, I remember, I called
March
you Sugi.
Cassidy.
I called you Sugi for like 2 years, bro. It's hard to break. What's Birch gonna be doing?
I know. Birch is going to be
Hanging out in the mountain. You're funny.
he is going to go and try to ask one of the merfolk a question.
Merfolk are currently lying low in the water. They're not coming to the top due to the greasy boat coming in.
Body dysphoria growing. I love that note.
So, Garb, how does the Galewind cloak work underwater?
Underwater?
Yeah, the thing that creates an air bubble launch for 50 feet. I'm assuming that would work underwater, correct?
Stand by.
By just launching myself 50 feet.
Galewind Cape. Let's see. I guess it would produce air under you and kind of push you through the water on the air bubble in a way, but
Like it would launch me out like a manta ray, theoretically, right?
It could, yes. Technically, if you do it right. You have to try and aim yourself underwater towards the surface and hope you don't hit a wave or some shit and get blown to the side of the boat. But using the Galewind charge to launch yourself out of the water could be possible. Just maintain 55 feet from the surface. If so, say you're exactly 55 feet from the surface, you'll go to the surface. If you're 45 feet, you'll launch 10 feet out of the water. If you're 35 feet, you'll launch 20 feet out of the water. So you got to gauge your depth in the water.
Okay. On the side they're coming. So the mermen aren't going to help me out, right? Like they won't. Like I'm unable to talk to them.
They're curling in the water, and they're not coming to the surface for fear of the greasy boat. So no.
How clear is the water?
It's ocean water, so you can see stuff down to a certain depth because it's ocean water. About it, I mean, it's clear. I mean, ocean water is generally fucking clear. You know, you're not super close to the shore where it turns kind of brown and sandy. It's clear enough as far as ocean water goes. You've seen ocean water before, haven't you? Like IRL.
Yeah, it's decently clear.
Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. It's not fucking Oklahoma Red River water. I'll tell you that fucking much.
So, Guard, my initial plan was to hang out in the water and use the Galewind cloak to launch myself onto deck, and then just shoot a bunch of people.
Okay.
But now I can't do that without just holding my breath.
You could hold your breath. You could go underwater and hope a mermaid sees you and comes up to you. You could do that. Because right now they're simply hiding under the water and they're waiting to see what you guys do with this boat. If you dive in the water, there's a chance they'll see you and come to assist you. Now, I assume you want to use them as a rebreather in the mermaid way.
Effectively, yeah.
Gotcha. So, they can't see you right now because they're hiding in wait. They don't like greasy boats. So if you dive underwater and make a big flailing motion and make a bunch of bubbles, they could see you, or a shark could see you, or some kind of giant predatory fish could also see you. But that is something you could do. You could dive in and either hope to hold your breath long enough, or you can try and get their attention, which is also possible.
I mean, I have a good brawn, so I should be able to swim decently. Yeah, Birch is going to just jump in the water a little bit. Make sure all of his gear is nice and strapped in. Maybe leave his bag. Anything that's not just on his tool belt.
What all gear are you gonna take with you then? That's the case.
So he's gonna leave behind his bag with like all of his like rations and stuff in that.
Just tell me what you're taking with you. You're taking what with you into the water?
So he's gonna take his 6 shooters, their ammo on there, and then he's gonna leave on his gear. I guess he's gonna have to leave his hat behind. Kind of hard to swim with a hat on. And then his duster should be fine. It's nice and waterproof. I'm gonna take off his boots, I guess.
Okay.
And then he has his Evader Hand Elixir, his Stumbling Revival, his health potions, kind of just, they're airtight, they're just tucked in. He's leaving his instruments behind. He's leaving behind the crown. So yeah, basically his potions, his guns, and then everything but his hat, as far as it comes to clothes-wise.
Okay.
So it should be fairly rugged enough and secure.
Got you. All right. And then also I saw the little where did the little fucking emojis come from?
Autism creatures. I got them commissioned. Can you show them in the chat?
Yes, I
I'm hoping to make them into emotes. You or Franners on this server, but I'm getting more for the rest of the batch. I just need to money.
They're called autism creatures, you said?
Yeah, they're little stylized autism creatures. Every party I get creatures of.
I see. So we have Pommel and his I see little spider legs. That's funny. So you're wearing a spider backpack?
Yeah.
Nice.
These are what autism creatures look like.
Then there is Gertie. Sorry, Hurdy. Who knows nowadays? They're all the same.
Yeah.
And then there's a whore.
There's my little pet whore.
My little pet whore. My little pet whore. Okay. So, Hummel, what are you doing while this ship is coming in at you guys?
Hummel is following the orders of I guess the planning, and he doesn't. So I just want to ask. I don't have machine guns in essence. So where do you want me?
Just get below deck, somewhere where you can pop out easily.
Yeah, Hummel's gonna get below deck. Is there any kind of little you know how there's those grates on a ship that you can move aside to set cargo in?
Yes.
Hummel's gonna get below that and underneath a cover. Well, he's not gonna be able to pop out quick, is he? Somewhere we can pop out quick.
Spider.
Yeah, be on the wall in there.
Yeah, Hummel's
inside the ship too.
Hummel's just gonna find a hatch to basically what is that orb weaver spider or cellar spider, trapdoor spider. He's gonna trapdoor spider near a hatch.
Actually, just find a tarp. There should be tarps, canvas tarp.
I'll have a druid cloak too.
Just a giant fucking tarp that keeps moving and sneezing. What's that? Nothing.
Yeah, just somewhere where you're not on deck.
Oh, I think my pizza's here. Hang on, give me 2 seconds.
You're fine. So let's see here. So holding your breath is gonna so basically you're diving, and diving is gonna be grit based. Okay, so I assume that Bert is going to the water first. You're going splashing in down to the water, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Splashing time.
All right. So you dive on into the water and you splash in. Now, as you splash in, what do you do to try and get the attention of those who you wish to get the attention of?
He's gonna yell. Give a little shout.
Underwater.
Do a little flail.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but that's because sound travels incredibly far in water.
You insist. Okay.
Aye.
So
It travels faster through liquid. Because the political spacing.
Actually. So you get into the water and you kind of splash down, you kind of blow your bubbles, you scream immediately in the water. And thankfully for you, one of the merfolk do see you. It is one of the males. And the male, this is more, let's roll for it actually.
Is it the same one?
This is a standard male physique, nothing too out of the ordinary. He's got kind of a sea moss green hair and sea moss green eyes. He kind of swims up to you, and he has a very confused look on his face, like, what are you doing? He's kind of like doing this kind of thing, like, what are you doing in the water?
He's gonna point upwards. And then point to him, and then point to him. And then go point back up. And start swimming up.
Start swimming up?
Yeah. It's like saying, like, come with me.
Okay. The merman's a little confused. He's like, okay. So he kind of just swims slowly beside you as you kind of like... Do you have acrobatics? Roll me... You don't. Roll me fucking grit save there.
For swimming?
Yeah. We'll grit check, but it'd be acrobatics. It's probably grit.
Okay.
Poopy.
Vestal for 10 months says poopy. Thank you, Vestal. So it's 6. So you're swimming the best you can. You're wearing a duster and pistols. The mermaid's like, what the? Just kind of watching you like just flounder upwards. Now, Moonin and Rue and Hommel and Kellyan are all... Now, Kellyan, you've put on clothes to try and match the master's style, correct?
Yeah, just at least to where someone looking at me through binoculars at a distance might see someone who looks like that. On account of me being an elf.
You're pretty short for a master, but it'll work.
Hey, I'm sure there's some short ones out there.
Okay. So you're wearing, to your best approximation, these clothes. You have bluff. Roll me bluff and moxie.
Remember. Skills. Bluff with moxie bonus. Is it nighttime?
Not yet. No, not nighttime. It's more of the evening time.
All right.
15. Okay. It's a bit rushed, but you think you got it right. You're like, this is how they dress, right? So let's see here.
Admittedly, he's spent more time killing these people than paying attention to their fashion.
Yeah. And where are you going to stand on the wood boat?
He is going to just amidships along the approach angle, and he's going to call to the slaves to just continue on their current heading. Just try and look like he's giving orders.
The slaves is kind of like, okay. Now, Kellyan,
and he's going to. One thing he's going to ask is when the white ships with the letters on the side approach, what is the normal procedure?
So one nearby goes, well, usually just kind of like come aboard us and look around and talk to the masters, see why we're here, what we're doing, where we're going. It's mostly formality, and like usually we bring out a table with like snacks and drinks and stuff to refresh the middle boats, but do you want to do that too, or?
Yes, prepare the normal procedures as you would under normal circumstances, please.
Okay, so 15 minutes out. So, Birch, you're on the water. How far up do you swim?
He dived off to the side of the boat that wasn't facing the, dived off the side with our little boat.
Yeah.
Right, because that's, you can just kind of get up into that boat. But he's gonna just, continue to swim up into the point where he can try to talk to the merman.
So you want to go to the
To the
surface?
surface, probably?
So we go to the surface to talk with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you swim to the surface, and the merman goes, "What are you doing?"
Here, so grease boats approaching us. I'm sure you're aware, and I had this idea, this plan. Arthur, I have a plan, uh, and it involves a little bit of a sneak attack, and I'm gonna need your help in that, if you're okay.
So,
And if you're not all right with helping out, I would like someone who is.
so the merman goes, "Are you planning on taking the boat?
Yeah, ideally.
What's
At
got?"
least killing everybody on board.
We usually like to sink those boats. If you want to keep the boat, that's fine, I guess. But like, we can't really help above the water's surface, you know.
Oh, I just need you to help me breathe underwater.
I need you to kiss me, large buff mermaid man.
The mermaid goes, "Oh, He kind of looks around, like, is there anyone else who can do this? He goes, he kind of looks at you like, so he seems quite uncomfortable with the idea. Like, can I go get someone else who?
If somebody else is willing to do it, it's totally fine by me.
I mean,
But
I
just
it might
need to remain underwater, and then this cape here will launch me about 50 feet up, and I will land on their boat, pistols out, and just clear them off in a pincer attack, while everybody else is picking off stragglers and then pushing the front as they go to board, before they even get a chance to fight back.
So about 10 minutes out,
Catch it.
the mermaid goes, well, it'll take maybe 5 minutes to go and get someone who I know will do it. We're willing to wait.
It's got to be quick. They're about 10 minutes out.
Can Kellyan hear this?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I pop over to that other side? And attempt to persuade this merman to just go with the operation?
Hold on, what do you ask?
I would like to pop over the side and say, pardon me, sir, I couldn't help it over here. It would be very useful if we were in position closer to the approach. If you would not mind, you are well equipped. You seem to be well equipped because they're all wearing modern kit, right?
More or less, yeah. Nylon kit that won't go bad in the water.
Yeah. So if you would be so kind as to just help us with this operation, just this once. You're that, or fetch the gentleman who helped me aboard these ships. He seemed quite eager.
Oh, he's currently way down below, doing some paper. He kind of slowly looks towards Birch and goes, I guess I can do it.
Thank you. It would be a great help, and it will help us to deal with, I believe you call them greasy boats, the others said. There's very, very large ones the Fae are bringing over, and this boat may be instrumental in removing those.
If this situation goes unchecked, it's entirely possible that they're going to entirely take the waters over here. These boats are hundreds of feet long.
Yes. Even larger
And
than the one they already possess.
pack enough firepower to level a city.
You told the merman man that?
Yeah.
He kind of like...
So he understands how instrumental his help is.
He kind of looks towards... So kind of looks towards Birch, looks towards Kelly and goes, do you want me... Do you want me to hold you as we... Do we... How to... He's trying to figure out the best way to...
All right. So if you're in, I just need you, when the time is right, swim me under our wooden boat, and then about 15 feet from the surface, All right. I just need you to swim me under the boat about 15 feet from the surface. At that point, I'm going to launch myself up. Now, this will likely launch you down, but you should be all right. It's just going to launch some air. And then that's going to get me up in the air and then onto their boat.
So we need to...
And they...
About 8 minutes out now. So the mermaid goes, so we want me to grab you when the time is right and then swim you under your wooden boat to the metal boat?
About 15 feet under it, a little bit off the side. I need you to help aim me at a very slight angle. It's going to get me about 30 feet up in the air. Okay, which would allow me to... Actually, let's go ahead about 25 feet under. Okay.
But with
so that's going to launch me about
with your
25 feet up in the air, and so that's going to be a little bit less fall, and I'm going to land on the deck, guns out, ready to shoot.
But you want your own air. We don't have to share air. You just deep breath and I swim you under.
If it requires a little bit more weight and a breath of air or two would be appreciated. I'll give you a tap on the side of the head or something if I need air, like I can't hold my breath. But I just need you to swim me under because I can't swim so fast. Not with all this gear on.
He goes, well, hopefully it won't come to us sharing air. Oh, okay. We'll just wait right here and we'll wait for the signal.
If it,
All right.
I assure you, if it serves the cause, it is a worthy activity. Now, I must go to do my part.
We need to be nice and snug up to the boat, all right? Because I don't know if they got scanners. They'll be able to see us. We need to be close enough to the boat to where it's not going to set it off.
Hold on. Yeah. Dog meter bother. All right. So you guys kind of get ready. You know, Killian goes to the little approach vector of the boat's side. Moonin is hiding. Rue is hiding.
Oh, can I also get a box to stand on?
Sure, there's a crate nearby.
So I look in more normal height.
More normal height, yeah. So, you know, Killian's out front, Birch is in the water, Rue, Moonin, and Hummel are hiding, and the boat approaches. Now, as the boat approaches, only Killian would see how many are on the boat. So, Killian, I want to say this thing here. You more or less, because you're a little taller than this boat, you know, the wooden boats are a little bit taller. A little bit taller than the metal boat is. And you see this kind of layout of this boat. You see that there's one southern elf in the front, kind of sitting idle in front of this huge operated cannon. There are two southern elves inside this main control cabin / driving cabin. There are two elves, each on two of the automatic weapons on the top deck of this boat, and then two in the rear. But you do see one elf in particular that's wearing far more darker and far more tactical clothing that stands out from all the rest. The boat kind of like, and you see as the boat comes close, the boat kind of goes sideways, and the turrets all turn to face the wooden boat. Imagine behind you, the slaves are getting the final touches done on the little table, and the boat doesn't really pay you any mind. The southern elves are kind of watching the boat in general, you know.
Kellyan's going to be waving as if trying to get their attention.
As you're waving, one of the elves goes, just stand aside, we'll be aboard in a moment. And the boat starts coming sideways because this is a highly advanced boat with like basically these projectors which can make it move sideways towards a dock or another ship. And as it moves, go ahead.
Kellyan's just going to call out, I'm so glad you're here! We've found another of your boats damaged by that storm the other day.
So all the elves kind of go like, on a boat, because there's been no real knowledge of a boat even going missing. So the turret kind of swings up like this, and you're looking down at the barrel of this controlled turret, and you're like looking down the actual barrel of this turret, looking up at you. And the boat gets closer and closer. And as the boats get closer, they kind of throw out these hooks that kind of latch onto the top rails of your boat, and then kind of put out a tire between your boat and their boat. And the odd-looking elf on top kind of looks around, and then you see him kind of speak to the farthest gunner, and he kind of hops off the top of the boat and goes down to the side, on the opposite side where he's hidden from view. But one of the elves goes, when you say you found another boat like ours, what do you mean exactly?
Smaller, like yours, yes, but smaller. After the storm, we were sailing along, and we spotted it simply floating. We came alongside, managed to get one of our masters aboard, and the crew was unconscious. We have them aboard, but we do not have proper healers. If you have one aboard, we would be happy to have them seen to. And of course, to return your boat.
And you are lying. That's the thing.
Yes.
The same roll regardless. Would you rather persuade or bluff in terms of mechanics?
I mean, I can't see why it wouldn't be bluff.
Okay. Roll bluff and moxie then.
So, from my position in the crow's nest, am I able to kind of see the layout of the ship too?
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
that's unfortunate.
So, do you poke up at the crow's nest, or do you stay laying flat?
I stay laying flat. I just want to know if I can see it from my position where I am currently.
You have to pop your head up to see it. Could
okay,
you?
Then in that case, no.
Yeah.
In that case, no. I'm not going to take that chance.
Okay. So, Kellyan, you're putting on the performance a bit thick, and the elves are like, "What the fuck?" Because you're saying how you have the crew and all this other nonsense, and they go, "Well, if the crew's alive, why didn't they radio us in? Tell us what happened."
They're all still quite injured. You look, come aboard, and look on the other side of our ship. You can see it.
Roll me persuasion.
We've been towing the boat.
Roll me persuasion and moxie on that one. 25. So the elves all look to each other for a second. They kind of nod to each other, and they kind of flick those ropes so the hooks detach, and they kind of like pull the ropes back in and pull that tire up. And they start driving around to the other side of your boat. So they kind of kick the engine back on. And they're kind of going around the front of the boat towards the other side. And you're watching, Kellyan, as this turret is kind of scanning along your boat the entire time, as well as the two gunners on top. And they come around to the other side of this boat.
Yeah, Kellyan will go around to the other side and call over, We don't know how to operate the equipment aboard. Otherwise, we would have used your radio?
Radio? Did you guys at any point stage the smaller boat?
What do you mean stage?
Stage in any way. Alter, camouflage, facade, anything.
We would have just washed the blood off.
Yeah. There's been no other alterations.
Okay. So you come around, and Kellyan, only you see the elves kind of looking and pointing at the boat, and they're pointing at certain places. Now, I assume, Birch, as you hear this boat coming around it, you go underwater, correct? Because, Birch, you can hear the boat driving around the front of your of the wooden ship and coming around to your side. So, Birch, as you hear this boat approaching, what do you do?
Birch, you're muted.
I assume you're here, Birch.
Birch is muted.
I forgot to unmute myself. My bad. So, Birch is going underwater. I had said that and you didn't respond. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Okay.
Well, so Birch is obviously going underwater, and he's giving Kellyan 10 seconds to fix this before he's going in. Either, because the plan's already gone askew because of a net one.
Hey, I only have so much say in that.
Yep. low-key the dice's fault. So we're going to counteract that by just launching anyways. And then Moonin can fly, and, Essence is going to sit there and... Sorry. Killian is going to sit there and look pretty.
Probably.
Unless he has a gun.
As soon as I
Everybody
hear
else has
the
guns,
conflict,
so-
yeah, as soon as I hear the conflict breaking out, I want to try and pick off that guy manning the autocannon.
Yeah,
Well, that's remote, so he's inside the cabin.
So the guy
okay.
out front's just kind of sitting there like, in for the cannon. He's just kind of chilling. I'll do.
Yeah, there's
this
two people
mock-up.
on guns, on actual guns, and then there's two people manning autocannons. That's going to have to be Moonin's job when he flies in, or Birch if I can kick a door in. But I'll be likely clearing off everybody on the outside.
What
Okay.
the hell did I just do? Oh.
So,
Also,
guys,
if you can get them in the water, the merfolk might take care of them.
True. In that case, I'll hold action to start picking off any enemies that I see when I pop my head up.
Gotcha. So Killian, what was your token autocorrect to a gondola that says I'm a really cool dude?
I haven't the slightest idea.
It's honestly, I kind of want to throw a chair at you because it does it every time. I think I fixed the name. Yeah, okay, there's Killian at least. Killian, you're on the side of the boat. Birch is in the water. Birch, you're towards the nose of this ship, but you're right here. And then
Why does it
Hummel
do that?
Hummel is, and Runin is right here. Okay. So Killian, you're on the side of the boat right here. I'll put the map over here. Changing over.
Okay, I will have to leave for just a moment to grab my food, as it's about here.
You're fine. So you guys are here at the boat. So Killian is at the rail. I'll do a little drawing here. Help you all. The theater of the mind. Yes, there you go. So you got the fucking crow's nest right here where fucking Rue is. And you have these goobers in the boat. So this boat kind of pulls around, and the turrets goes, and now both turrets are kind of scoping along both the wooden boat and the other metal boat. They're kind of going back and forth, trying to see what's going on there. So as this boat comes around, what the hell is that?
I don't know. Is that,
These
I don't think it's...
two auxiliary elves are going to hop on in between. I gotta draw the smaller boat 1 second here. So let's see, the smaller patrol craft is going to be in between you two. Do it like that. That was that was disgusting.
Yeah, buddy.
You beast.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, Hummel, there. Okay, is there room to swing the all pike? Like, it's not. I can't swing it in close quarters, can I? Of this ship?
It'd be you'd be stabbing. Remember, an elf pike is also a spear polearm. You can stab with it. You have to swing it around.
Okay, so you're not gonna give me like disadvantage for fighting in tight corridors?
Technically, a spear is built for tight quarters, my dude. It's a fucking spear.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I always thought they were like staff type weapon.
It is for all
No, you're
intents and
thinking.
see. It is for all intents and purposes a polearm. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
even a pole axe
Hey,
in tight quarters is gonna fuck someone up. And Moon, go ahead.
One thing, can you add a dodging ring to mine? Roof said he gave us all a dodging ring.
Yeah, each of you should have one dodging ring, and I should have two because I was given 5. Unless Killian wants one. In that case, I'll have one too.
I also need the belt.
Stand by. The belt.
The belt, the nipple belt.
Oh, but during that 20 minutes, if I could have gotten that dodging ring, and if I could also snatch that soft armor off of Hummel that he has.
I think I'm putting the things on you guys' tokens. It's not updating to your sheet, which is really frustrating. So
There is a fruit plant.
so we have a
There it goes.
Yeah, there's dodging ring on
Thank you.
Moonin, Killian. Needs a dodging ring. And the belt. That's the chest belt. Damn. But I got that one. Stand by. So while Sugi's getting his food, I can do some catch up work here.
So sorry about that. I am back.
Oh, you're fine.
Assuming everybody has already done their stuff.
Give me 1 second here. I had a missing piece of equipment. Okay, so do an LBV. Now you had just a regular chest belt, right?
Yeah. What was it?
AP regen?
Yeah, I can't remember the belt. You guys, I wasn't listening when you gave out the belt, but I remember you guys said to give it to me.
You didn't have it like a special buckle. I don't think you gave it. I don't think you got. I don't think you had a alternative buckle. I'm pretty sure you're stuck with the regular one.
No,
Yeah, we
mine
have
doesn't let
regular.
me. Mine doesn't let me wear clothes. Does that change anything?
That's normal.
That's all buckles. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think he had the lowest one, or the basic one.
It looks like I don't have my dodging ring either. Whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't stick. That's fucking frustrating.
I mean, everybody has them on. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just free slots.
So y'all can drag and drop from other sheets onto yours, I believe. So if y'all want to do that.
I can't see any other sheets.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
no,
Sorry,
yeah.
I forgot. Give
Permissions.
me a second. Give me a second. CQB.
I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher
Higher
than
than
the
the
Empire
Empire
State.
State, my lover, she is waiting for me.
You're just saying
Just
bridge.
across
Dude,
the
we're going
bar,
to
my
get
seat's been
destroyed by
taken by some
DMCA.
sunglasses. Asking about a scar, and I know I
No,
gave
I
it
gave it to you
I
long
mean,
months
ago.
it's
ago.
technically a
I know
cover.
you're trying to forget.
Not a
But
great
in the
cover.
Fair
but still a
use, you know,
cover.
it's transformative.
Holes in
I
my
think they're off
apologies.
key enough.
Just trying to take it back. So if by the time
Okay, so who
bar
likes it?
Bar
closes,
closes. And you feel. Oh,
Shush!
God, you didn't even let us get to the best part.
Shush! Quiet.
I was gonna belch that. Belt it.
Enough with your shit singing. All right, and then Moonin should have his ring now. Hopefully, God willing. Yes. Okay. Dodging ring. Dodging ring. Dodging ring. Dodging ring. Put on the chest belt. Take off all the shit you can't wear because of that, because that takes up all your entire chest slot. Because the nipples be fierce, yo. Yeah. All right. And the duelist cape is now an outer covering. I'm gonna use that rule now because it makes it more makes it just simpler, you know. Okay. So, Kellyan, you watch as the two auxiliary elves hop onto the small boat and they're kind of looking around. So currently there are 2 elves on the small boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible elves on the big boat. And currently the southern elves are currently looking around the small boat. They're very quickly searching through. And you see this elf right here notice the obvious fucking bullet hole in the side of the bulwark there. So I'm going to go in initiative order here, just that way y'all can have your reactions as they come. Don't move, Birch.
oh God, I think it's there.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh,
It sounds like me eating chicken.
oh. We got a KFC Crusader. I didn't say a single word.
Show you
My microphone's off. If I'd always see that fucking thing on TikTok. We got a KFC Crusader. I didn't say a single word.
KFC Crusader.
The microphone's off. So, Moonin, you are in the ship hiding, correct?
Yeah, I'd be somewhere
Okay.
just getting ready to launch out.
So during the time, so you getting ready to launch out. So you have line of sight to what's going on outside then, because you're waiting, correct?
Yeah, is there like a porthole or something? Or
Gotcha. So you're looking out, and you see these 2 southern elves kind of pointing at the bullet holes and talking to each other in low fey. So what do you do? Do you do anything? Do you prep anything? What is your actions here?
Moonin will bite his lip for the drop of blood needed for languages.
Okay. So fucking where is it?
And hear what they're saying.
Am I retarded? I am. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll say
I say how it is.
so I'll see
We all are.
So I'll say they're fucking chatting on Ambien, and you kind of get this language spell going, and hear one of them go.
Oh,
I don't know.
And I understand what they're saying.
Yes. You both hear what they're saying, and we'll say like, well, it seems like there's bullet holes here, but there's no blood. There's no blood. There's bullet holes. Things don't seem right. You would think bullet holes means attack. If there's an attack, there should be blood. And if there's no blood, then why would the ship be clean? So these 2 southern elves are kind of like zoning in on what's going on with this boat. They're not exactly stupid. So Moonin, you hear that. Do you do anything?
Have we been given the go ahead or Birch?
I mean, I'm launching on my round.
Yeah, I mean if that's what Birch is doing, then we're go time.
All right,
I'd say.
Moonin's gonna try to slip out quietly and get into the boat.
Yep, just go for the doors. Get towards the.
Now, this is gonna be your ambush because technically you guys are ambushing this boat.
Mhm.
This is your ambush round. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the ambush rules?
Everything sneak attack, right?
Yes. And as well, on the actual turn of combat, you guys won't get your AP regen. Remember that. Because the ambush round.
Okay, so we don't get AP during the next turn.
Well, remember, no turn started. You guys are doing an ambush round, and then turn 1 starts.
Okay.
And then on turn 2, you get your regen.
Okay.
So
yeah.
This is your ambush.
I did not know that because I've never.
Never
That's
had
actually
one.
not come up in the West Marches yet.
Silly
Yeah.
question.
What's going on?
Would Charlie and the Wire work now?
Charlie in the
Since
Wire.
I think they're doing.
That's my old rule. I don't have that anymore. One second. Because
Oh.
using the old manual, I gotta look up the old Charlie in the Wire rule. 1 second here.
Concerning.
Just making sure they're getting their AP.
Well, remember, I redid the entire class. So the classes in my own little fucking Affinity 2 file aren't the same as what y'all are currently using. So I gotta look up the old Charlie in the Wire rule. A single half page for the old jobs is crazy. Charlie in the Wire. Within 40 feet of your squad, they are within 20. So they're within 40 feet, yes. And,
Okay, just for
and everyone except for Birch, I think. Yeah, Birch is outside the range, but everyone else should get the AP regen until you engage. So, Moonin, you want to try and climb out stealthily, you said?
yeah, climb out, start gliding stealthily, and try to get to the boat as fast as possible.
All right, roll me stealth check, please, using your cunning.
Wow.
What are you?
God.
Jesus.
Wait, I got
I'm
this.
drinking
I
a
got this.
Sprite. It's a tropical mixed Sprite, and it fucking sucks.
spicy?
I'd recommend going in through this door here, if you can.
9? No, that's not right. So yeah, you had your cunning, dude. So 9 plus 17. I can do my fucking math. Make me do math.
Plus,
26.
sorry, plus umbrella. Embrace of umbrella.
Embrace of Brumola.
We know what you meant. We know what you meant.
Yeah,
You know, the thing. That thing.
You know,
That bitch.
I can't talk today.
The thing to kill Cusco.
Cusco. Let's see. I gotta double check this spell real quick. Pardon me. Am I just on the wrong on the wrong boat? That's why. Fuck me.
Fuck.
It doesn't help. I keep saying it wrong.
Stop gaslighting me.
Who am I? Who are you people? Where am I?
Man, that's still a super low roll, though.
Let's see here.
Why are we rolling so low?
Oh no.
Adds plus 10. So it'll be a 36. The remote.
Fucking Arthur in chat.
What are they saying, chat?
That was a delectable throat brap. May I have another?
Jeez. Throat wrap? Foul, dude. Absolutely foul. These are plus 15 with advantage because these are thermal robotic sights. 33. Plus 10, 36.
It's okay, Sonny. You don't need to get it. You probably shouldn't either. It's
So
fine.
actually, Moonin does still beat the psych. So Moonin, move yourself where you want to land on this boat. And I will say is that Raquelian, as Moonin goes out through the fucking side of the boat, you see the front turret kind of track and kind of look around. Okay, so Moonin, you land.
I'd
there.
recommend going in through the door if you can.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Was there a door or is there a wall?
There's a door there.
There are, I believe, there are doors there. If you go by the actual ship.
Can we get like
there's a single
little highlights where the doors are, please?
Yeah, good lord. There are.
It doesn't matter to Moonin.
There. The doors.
Oh,
are,
right. True.
Matters
Yeah, you can
to
just
me.
phase through walls.
You can.
Matters to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the spell no barriers.
Remember?
Oh, so do you know barriers to the fucking wall?
Oh, yeah, if no
No
one
clip.
sees me and the door's not there, yes.
Okay.
Dude, no clip.
So, shut your fucking mouth.
We
No
really are
clip.
playing it.
I think that's
Uh,
for it.
So go ahead and roll. So subtract HP for your spell, both of them, because you cast the Embrace of Bermola. You cast that one. That's going to be 5 HP, and then the wall shift through. It's called what again? Shit, no barriers. So gonna be, let's see, an additional. Find it, you fucker.
I think it's just 4.
4, yeah. So about 9 HP total. You're gonna subtract, and you phase through the bulkhead of the ship into the control room. And as you do, both elves kind of look towards you and go. It's kind of a weird pause. There's like, what? Because a harpy just faced through the wall is now standing with them, to say the least. Yeah. So
I think the doom music plays in Moon's head. It's like the headbanging cotton trees.
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly what's going to happen. Rip and tear.
So you see 2 southern elves who have their rifles not on them. They're laying on ready racks because they're driving and operating this boat. What do you do?
But also said I did prep Finitri's dance, so I guess I'll take that HP too. So it's. I meant to get Rue to heal me, and I didn't.
Yeah. That'll be 15 HP, to say the least. 6 minutes.
John, I've located the comfy pants.
You still putting on pants? It's been an hour.
No, I just put it back on my shorts, but because but I'm cold. But
It's
she
just-
told me where she keeps the comfy
It's
pants.
just Hummel.
What's supposed to
You
help?
know, these aren't really me.
I was about to say, like, how long are your fucking legs, dude? If it takes you an hour to put on pants.
They said my
Very
legs
long.
were too long. Bow, bow.
I'm all leg.
Nope, I'm gonna
Leg.
pick the first one and start shredding.
Shredding? Okay, how many attacks do you want to make?
We'll do 2 for the first one right now.
All right, let me get your spell up real quick, because you have CQB bonus to this one. CQB.
Oh, wait, this is ambush, so 2 for each, so 4 attack.
4 attacks. That'll be 2, 4, 6, 8 AP. Subtract that from your AP score, then roll your attacks when you're ready. These 6 and 6. Dance macabre. Oh, I already had it again. Fuck me. I had it twice in here. So you now have Finch's Dance activated on you. Your CQB should be boosted. It is. It's plus 19 to hit. If you somehow miss this, that's on you. That's just on you, dude. You have no one to blame but yourself. Wait.
Even with a 2.
Yeah, so a 2 will hit. That will definitely hit. Jesus. This fucking Jason Bourne.
It's Jason Bourne! Fuck!
You know,
He's an owl. He's like an actual owl. But man
That's the
size.
other 2 for the second.
so there is just panic screaming inside this deck as Moonin goes to work. So Moonin, you just cut these guys down, and as you're cutting them down, the unknown trooper makes himself aware because he hears these 2 guys getting butchered inside this fucking this cabin here. This guy runs up, puts his foot against a door that's cracked, and then plugs his contract MP5 through the crack of the door, and he goes full auto through the crack of the door towards the cabin where Moonin is. So cabin.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to do something during our 20 minutes.
Hold on to your butts. Someone's jamming their thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Tom
I forgot
has just
that.
activated
Okay.
a
Yeah,
water
you forgot about
feature
your
mule
spells,
potion.
Bubba.
Upgrade
Yeah,
for
I
ship.
completely forgot
The
to
Wolmar
pre-spell
trinkets
everybody.
left in the boat
Oh, yeah.
lets the mad
Yeah, you
goddess
did.
bless boat into
Yep,
whatever
that's on me.
flavor of
But-
gift you want, guard.
I mean, you know,
To be
it's not like
clear,
we could have said
this
anything because we're
ship
unaware of
plays
what
is
Kellyan can do outside of hit somebody with a mortar and look like an elf.
Yeah, no, I completely forgot to do that.
He
well.
can act in the ambush round, though?
Who? Yeah, he can.
This guy?
He's a spec ops trooper, yeah.
So he's going to lean through the window. He's going to fire full auto. Let's see. 1, 2.
It's only an
3,
MP5.
4,
They're not that
5,
dangerous.
6. It's
It's
only
like
9
5
millimeter.
Built different.
Built different, built tough. I want to say your DR is 24, but that is still going to be 1, 2.
2, 3,
No.
4, 5 hits.
He's firing through the crack of the door. I'll say your DR 26. So 1,
26.
2, 3. So 2 meat. Sorry, 2 beat, 1 meat. So 1,
Yeah.
2.
Beat the meat. What guard?
Meat beat.
Meat beaten?
Beat. Shut up.
Beaten meat?
So 21, click. 11, click. Not on the Southern Elf, you goofy fuck, on the fucking Birdman. There you go. And 11. So, Moonin, you are caught with a short fusillade of 9mm rounds as a Spec Ops trooper is just sailing rounds through the crack of the door. I will allow you a single reaction. What do you want to do? Do you want to dive? Do you want to tank it? Do you want to move towards the door? Move in the door? What do you want to do?
This is still ambush round. I guess dive for cover.
Okay. Dive 5 feet in the direction you so choose. All right. That takes Moonin. Rue, you're up.
All right. Can I see the special ops trooper?
No, so this guy's currently pressed against the bulwark, holding this door shut and also cracked. So he's kind of, you can't really see him, no. For him, he's going to be obscured from you.
All right. In that case, I'm going to reduce some of their numbers a bit. I forget, am I able to use hammered pairs on multiple targets at once or only the one?
Hammered pair? What do you mean?
It's one. It's one. You're
It's
making
a single,
Hammer pairs
one
single
on the
shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
So hammer pair is 1 shot on 1 target using 2 charges. You roll damage dice twice if you hit.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll just do 3 separate shots because the SVDM lets me do 3 shots per hammered pairs.
Are these guys
Yeah.
I was
inside?
going to spread it out across the 3 if I
No,
could.
those
no.
guys are up on the deck.
Yeah, so those guys are on top. You're gonna shoot there.
These guys are on top. Lose these. Okay.
Be 3 for hammer pair to lose at 12 AP. Roll the hit, please.
Okay.
That's gonna make a reaction dice.
37 hit.
Yeah.
And since it's ambush round, I'll do I just click this damage twice or just the once?
So remember, you do 3 charges per shot. So you roll damage 3 times as it is, just for 3 charges.
No, I'm not doing hammered pairs. I'm doing regular shots now.
Oh,
Because
regular
I can't
shots.
spread the hammered pairs out across all 3 targets. I
No,
only
no.
get 1 target per
No,
hammered
you
pairs.
silly Billy. Okay.
Moonin, you weren't even rolling stealth double damage.
So you roll it twice then.
You blended them.
No, I kind of overkilled with 2 attacks each, but I wanted to make sure.
I think
Plus 45 lethal damage?
plus 45?
Yeah, because the bride.
Bride. Oh,
Yeah,
so
the black
you're,
powder bride?
so you're firing and then catching, correct?
Yes.
He has a bag.
Yes, I have the catcher's bag.
Yeah.
So that's 1 shot on him. Then I'd like to switch targets to him.
Hey, guard. Theoretically, if there were a rifle without an ejector, would that just how would that work with a bride?
You would pull out, then put back in. So more or less, it would never come out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pull out of your bride.
You have to really alter that rifle, but you can do it. Now, where's the shot at here?
Yes, on that guy there.
Okay, that's gonna
39,
be...
I'm guessing that hits.
They're inside. They are inside this fucking cabin. I want to say that does not hit.
39 doesn't hit.
No, because they're currently inside the cabin,
Ooh.
behind steel, behind all this other bullshit. So you need a 40 to hit at least.
Okay. Scheisse. Alright. In that case, I really don't think there's anything else I can do. Both of these guys are undercover.
Yeah,
These guys are on top of the building, dude.
I'll put them.
Those
right-
guy are on top of the building?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, these guys are out in the open.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're above them. You're up in the crow's nest.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
should be over those. Yeah, you should be over their gun shields, really.
Alright. In that case, I'll try to ping one of them. Ah, shit, I didn't add the +2 for the aim shot.
I
That
don't
should
think it
be
matters.
29 to hit.
up top, yeah, it'll hit.
Okay.
Good roll low. Yeah.
Well, what's the 45?
Right, that one's dead. Oop.
Okay, I'm down to 6. And I've got an AP regen of 6. I'll leave the other guy alone and call it for there. Drop back into prone behind cover.
Okay, Hummel, you're up.
Hummel is going to. Well, first off, Sonic the player is going to apologize for any extra cringe, and then Hummel is going to. It's been a hell of a week. Hummel's going to. I can move 45 feet. 45 feet. Wow. 45 feet. Hummel is going to move. Can I? If I crawl down the side of the ship, can I move all the way to here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, Hummel's gonna scurry over there.
Stand by.
And he's going to.
Stand by.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And he's gonna all pike.
Okay.
He's gonna all pike this guy.
In what way?
Stabby.
Okay, go roll it.
Where's the all pike?
That's gotta roll low.
You're lucky.
Hey, you miss.
Wow. I miss?
Mhm.
Tap Tack Knuckle Prodders will be the next one then.
It's kind of fucked up, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna, are they on here?
Are you like inside of the cabin with them? Or are you stabbing through windows?
He's kind of in the open doorway because I couldn't close the door in time. He's like in the doorway. Like,
He's like filling the doorway, like, oh, T-posing. Where are the
here.
Tap Tacks? Are they on here?
did you remove your tap tack ticklers?
No, I don't think so.
You are on my shit list, sir.
I never had them on here.
Let's see. Stand by.
Appreciate you.
I'll just do it for you, I guess. It's fine. Ticklers,
I
correct?
appreciate you.
Or prodders?
Yes. Oh, Prodders.
Okay.
I didn't know there's a difference. I thought you were just being funny.
Well, no. There's ticklers, scratchers, and prodders.
These are Prodders, yeah.
They all do certain things. One, they kind of like to do both. Brawn, cunning, and also brain power. This is melee B, I believe.
Oh, that's how you do that.
Do what?
TTRPG.
Go ahead.
Oh, just measure distance. I'm still learning Forge.
Wait,
Oh, I lost my little
what are you, a fucking roll 20 user? Huh? What are you, gay?
Yes. No, I'm just poor.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm just poor. Can relate. Let's see here. These are gonna be 44. 44.
Ooh.
plus-
I'm also.
Go ahead.
I'm also gonna spend. Where's the spell? I'm gonna do. Brawling Knuckles, and I'm gonna spend. 8 AP. I mean, 8 health points.
How many? 88?
So I'll subtract that. 8.
Oh,
8.
8.
Normal 8.
Like, Jesus. So it'll be plus 6 to your roll. I'll go ahead and roll it.
Alrighty. Tap Tack Knuckle Pro. I just saw that. Are they're already set to. This will be plus 6.
Gonna be.
Wow.
Melee mod. Oh. Well, no, remember, you gotta roll for your Brawling Knuckles.
Oh, right.
Attack, so
Sorry.
it'll be 1d20 plus 6.
1d20 plus 6. Ooh, there we go.
Jesus, 23. It's gonna be
So that is
an additional
40,
12. Yep.
okay. So,
So-
now I rolled a hit.
11 will not hit though.
Okay. I'll roll again.
Fine.
Do I add like bronze bonus or is it already adding it?
It'll add your so basically we'll add it manually for now, but I'm trying to get it where it'll be automatic here in a second. So we'll do it manually for damage.
Oh, so okay, so for damage. Okay, so it's already adding my modifiers for hitting. Come on, please, big money. Let's go.
That will hit.
Alrighty, so that is the Knuckle Prodders. so sorry, down screen, so it's I have to tab. That is 4d4 plus grit.
I have it on your sheet there. For your combat.
Oh, okay.
Double damage, Slimer. Ambush round.
Slimer.
Oh, double damage. I already got
Yeah, everything does double damage.
No, like,
Or it's
nice.
double dice.
so you said Slimer, and I was like, that was weird. Fucking Slimer.
And then
Just
double
slide.
that, so 33, so 66
No,
No,
plus
it's double
40.
dice.
You roll your dice twice.
Okay, so okay.
That way you'll have more fun rolling dice. You can actually get more damage doing it that way. If
Nice.
you're lucky.
So and then roll 40-12.
Oh my god.
Spell damage is also doubled. You gotta double everything, Hummel.
I'm doubling. Sorry, I'm down screens.
So more or less, when you punch this guy in the face, Hummel, you just kind of carry through with the swing, and just the face just comes away from the skull. It's just half this jagged skull is right here. It's just you see like a tongue laying out, and like it just kind of falls forward. He falls forward onto you, Hummel, kind of grasping at you as he's bleeding out his ruined face. The brain's trying to fire off, but only half the brain's there. He's kind of he's kind of scrabbling at your armor, bleeding gunk onto your chest plate and your thorax and your little fucking pedipalp thighs. You're currently covered in Southern Elf. What else do you do?
Gotcha. So Hummel's gonna grab him and use him as a shield to throw. He's gonna throw him into the other guy because. Can I move anymore?
Can Kellyan call down to Hummel? Take the other one alive.
Can I move anymore?
You can spend AP to move.
Okay. So my little post-it note with all the things fell off. So, 1 AP for additional 5 feet or 10 feet.
1 AP per 5 feet.
1 AP per 5
Oh,
feet.
no,
so
sorry. You're a fucking tar. It'd be fucking 10 feet for you.
10 feet. Oh, okay.
That gets you right up in his business.
Yeah, Hummel's gonna move right up in his business. And then how much AP to grab webbing and start to try and how much to restrain this guy and then tie him up?
I want to charge you for a grapple check for sure.
Okay, yeah. Contested.
This guy,
Braun.
Just like this. What the fuck?
Do I get advantage because I just killed his buddy so forcefully?
No.
Who
He rolled like shit.
no.
He rolled like
way.
shit.
That was advantage. I gotta redo it.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
These things get stuck.
Two
on
ones
fucking
at advantage.
rolls.
Wow.
I know, right? But this thing gets stuck on advantage for some fucking reason. I gotta get James to fix that when he gets back from vacation. I still failed miserably. So your plan is to what exactly?
I'm gonna web this guy's hands together real quick and then pin him up against the wall.
I thought you were gonna wrap him up like how a spider wraps up a fly.
Actually, I do that. Yeah, I do that.
I was like,
No, I
oh,
do
fuck
that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The muffled screams from the inside of this fucking boat are the things of nightmares. Because he's getting spun around in a circle. It's like you're getting legged up. Hummel, you're feeling your inner spider quite well as you shit out det cord web and just wrap this dude in basically a suicide vest. Not
Wait, is it black webbing like Venom?
no,
Is
it's
it
no,
det cord?
no.
It's like off 10.
Yeah, fucking det cord is like a weird here. Hold on, det cord. Det cord is
Hummel literally.
is usually
Welcome to
tan
watch
or
list,
or-
by the way.
Yeah, it's usually tan or olive drab.
It's tan. Yeah, you just watch as Hummel completely this guy is dying on his chest plate armor. He just throws him aside. Spider scurries over to this guy and just pins him in his arms and starts spider wrapping him as blood or just after blood sprayed against the inside windows.
Fucking nightmare.
For the first guy.
Nightmare
Yeah.
Ass character. The Vader being nightmare character.
You know what's so funny is look at my token.
Yeah.
I'm a
He's a
nightmare.
little guy. He's a nightmare.
He's just a silly little guy. He's a little silly guy.
Doing
Okay.
horrible things.
So Kelly, you're up. What are you doing?
With this other boat, if I were to I can just pop over to it easily. Can I get up above the superstructure, just with AP?
Sure. Yeah. Oh,
All
hold
right.
on. So hold on. You're between, it's your boat, small boat, their boat. Hey,
Yes.
you're just gonna jump across or what?
Yeah, just jump down to the small boat.
Oh, okay.
Run
Gotcha.
over. Jump over to theirs.
That is vertical distance. Remember, you're at 5 feet of vertical and that many horizontal. So we're gonna measure out this as in horizontal. So you have horizontal
So,
movement, vertical,
10.
horizontal, vertical, horizontal.
You can
Okay.
just jump onto the small boat.
Parkour.
If he jumps, he will do rolls for it, and he could break his fucking legs. I'm just saying.
5 foot
That far
drop.
down, right?
That's not even 5 foot. I don't think 5 feet even triggers fall damage.
You're on a boat. There are like waves and shit. like,
Okay.
the things are not. They're doing like this number right here. You could land wrong and twist your ankle and break your shit.
All right. Okay. So, but I could just spend 5 movement to climber down the ropes
Yes,
we
yes.
have.
You could do
Yes. All right. So that's 10 movement to get on the small boat.
that. Yes.
10 to cross. And then it's 5 feet up.
Yes.
And then another 5 feet up.
Yes.
So 10, 20 to. Nope. 10, 20 to here. 5 up. And then I will spend 3 AP to move to here.
You're at 12.
All right, and I would like to cast Air Burst with 7 HP.
That's Linder. How you doing?
Hello all.
Well, that should be 1 die, but
Yeah. So you gotta watch out with what you're doing.
yeah,
What,
they were both 7s, so
So
that
what is this
probably
you're doing?
counts. I'm casting Air Burst to strike these 2 and knock them off the boat.
air burst. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Well, remember
remember,
remember with air burst, it's a blood spell. So how much blood are you gonna use?
7 HP.
7 HP. So that'll be.
So my total is 14, which knocks them both.
Well, no.
Uh,
No, remember
30 feet.
Because you're rolling 1d20 plus the modifier for the blood spell.
yeah, you rolled a
my
14.
modifier is. Yeah, my modifier is. Oh, wait, no, I spent 7, so.
You get plus 5.
So 13, which is the same,
Yeah, I guess it is.
which is 30 feet.
On. Now you're gonna try. Now you're gonna try for
30
both targets, correct?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot radius. Munin's inside, so I don't think it affects him.
Yeah. And that guy is down below that deck well against a door. So really, you only hit the one guy up top.
Oh, well then, would I be able to spend another AP to move up to 1 space so I can see him?
It'd be a tricky shot, but
You could just leave it for me so I can do something.
Yeah, but I want him to stop doing things because he can act out of order.
I'm gonna make him not do a thing ever.
Yeah, but can we guarantee that?
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
It's
Then I guess I'll just stab this southern elf.
okay.
I will.
So no magic.
No magic then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Place that. Okay. So stab.
Yes, stab with water razor. Or
Okay.
dancing blade. Sorry, I don't have a water razor yet.
So roll the hit.
Oh, this should have a +4 to it because of Aggradaling.
Well, that was do it manually, pretty much.
22,
Let's see here. Dancing blade 22. That will hit. Yes.
and it reduces to the DR.
12d4. Double damage.
Yeah. So you roll.
I'm used to reminding because I had to keep reminding Moonin every time he'd make a sneak attack.
So would I just click the damage option twice?
Yes, you will.
Ooh, shadow. Ooh, shadow.
So I have spent 5 AP so far.
Yep. You should be down to 10.
All right.
Anything else?
If he's not dead, I'll stab him again.
All right. Yes, you go ahead and do it fucking again then.
Remember, you were able to parry if you want to.
Yeah, I just have to. I will prep a couple.
You leave your blocks behind. And you're no friend of mine. You're gonna
15 with the DR reduction from it as well.
the reduction plus whatever it is really. I'll say it hits, yeah. 15,
Alright.
but you're close to personal. They're not gonna be built for. If you can get Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I think a 40 is gonna do
Damn.
Holy fuck, man.
it. Jesus.
And I think Kellyan will end his turn there.
Did
he'll
you do
tap-
double damage for that second strike?
No, but it killed
Oh,
him
wait.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead anyway. Okay.
He don't need no
Yeah.
fucking double damage, bro. Okay.
Yeah. Kellyan will tap his mortar on his shell on his belt. Soon.
Birch, you're up.
Okay. Merman's gonna move him up next to the boat.
It's a merman. A merman.
And then fucking gale wind launch upwards.
Okay, now just for the sake of rolling dice here, all right, roll me ballistics. Because
I'm gonna add anything else, cunning.
no, just ballistics because you don't have acrobatics, so I'm doing an alternative roll that you won't fuck yourself.
I mean, it's trajectory.
It is,
Right?
yeah. You're aiming yourself as a bullet, yeah.
25.
So you land onto the boat.
Okay, he was. I mean, yeah, 25 feet up. Can he land any further?
Here, put you back here.
Okay, here. Here? Does that
No,
work?
here. Because
Here, okay.
you're going over the turret.
Oh, okay. And then he's gonna move there.
So you see this guy look at you because he's kind of got his MP5 in the door. You kind of deliver one of these. You see him.
He's got his guns out.
Well, you see the Southern Elf slap his chest like this, and you hear a light tweet kind of powering up from the Southern Elf.
Okay,
Kill him
he's
quick.
fucking unloading into this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Dual wield guns.
And that's why I wanted to knock him off.
Yeah, but he's kind of pressing.
But then we can't loot him.
It'd be a hard
He's about to blow up.
no. He's not gonna
He's-
blow.
he's
Oh,
about-
he's not.
Well, he's about to blow up, all right.
Oh, I thought he was arming. I thought he was arming a suicide.
My
bomb
goal is to blow up
deny us
Atlanta.
the
No,
boat.
nobody.
Veil Walker, does this count as an enclosed and it like a does this give me the
No.
advantage?
No, you're not.
Okay, I have to have a roof over my head.
If you were inside the cabin, yes, but you guys are on the outside of the boat.
Okay. Veil Walker.
I mean,
What
technically,
is
a
behind?
boat's enclosed from the water, isn't it? Shut up, Jeffrey.
Holy fuck.
Nice refund, nerd.
Ooh.
Is this 60 hit?
Hit. Hey, Gerber's a 60
No, it
hit.
doesn't.
It's a
It
60
doesn't. It doesn't hit.
hit. Yeah, imagine. What? Wait.
And
He
then
has an
the
auto dodge.
and then the 40-10 from the
Are we sneak
black
attacking
tips.
this guy, or is he aware? To be fair.
It's the ambush round, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but
So-
is he not breaking it by being special forces?
No. So
Okay.
he's doing certain reactions to you guys, but it's still your ambush round. He's simply acting
Okay.
in twos of your ambush round.
Fair enough.
So that's the first shot.
What's that 19?
Black tip ammo.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay, first shot.
And then the roulette special. Yeah. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits. What kind of bullet though?
Oh fuck.
That is the. Let's see here.
That's the
44
8d10.
Magnum?
8d10. Yeah. Not. Hold on. This gun always fucks me up. 1 second here. It's not that book.
A 5 is the 8d10. A 6 is the 10d10.
Oh,
A 4 is the 5d10. A 3 is the 3d10.
That's
A 2
the
is
44
1d4.
Magnum. There we go. Okay, make sure what
Yeah.
was the high yield you would have fucking like maybe hurt fucking But yeah, so this is
Yeah,
Magnum.
it's still fatal.
So go ahead to the 8d10. Roll it up for you real quick. That way you can press your damage. So go ahead and roll.
Oh fuck! I clicked the wrong one.
But you're fine.
Okay, so that,
Just
and then
Jesus Christ.
And then again.
He's a dude. I know.
So your 44 Magnum carries this guy. He goes, he gets him right in the chest, and he goes stumbling backwards off the boat. As soon as he hits the water, he splashes down. He's dead, mind you. But his body hits the water with a wet slap. That's when Birch, you hear the turrets behind you go, and the turrets fully face towards the towards the Special Forces trooper. So this turret right here is pointing at your back, and you hear it kind of spin around towards you.
Can I
Birch,
shoot it?
I'll give you a cunning. You want a cunning save, or do you want to shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot his fucking
That's
barrel.
gonna blow our fucking cover if it fires.
You want to shoot the barrel?
Yeah, if the barrel's pointed right at me, he's just gonna turn around and shoot down the barrel.
I mean, we need that thing to not fire.
Yeah,
If we
well,
can.
the bigger issue would be if it explodes.
It's not gonna explode, it's just gonna disable it. That's why I'm not shooting any of the ammo storage. Or the joints, because then that's gonna continue to fire if you block the barrel by jamming it.
You're trying to shoot down a barrel. That's not a very easy target. It's made of human alloy steel. It'd be a high DR. So you're going to eschew your cunning save to try and shoot down that barrel.
How much of a gambler is Birch Cassidy?
I know, like this could be funny, but it could also end terribly for him.
Well, I have multiple shots, right? 'Cause it's dual
No,
wield.
you have time for one, I think.
Yeah, you'll have time for one.
Well, they fire simultaneously, so it'd be 2 shots, right?
Sure, I'll give you 2.
Okay. If it's 2 shots, I'll do. Because I have 2 guns now.
All right. What fucking DR did I put for this? Oh, God. I gotta
'Cause
consult.
I mean, like, if I miss, it's still gonna, like, hit a joint.
I gotta consult my chart 1 second. This is Divmingle. Jesus Christ, Birch. Always you. Always you, Birch.
The gambler, the rambler.
Hit the gambler, the rambler. Let's see here. Deviation. There we go.
ER for disable striking it.
And there's rules for disabling weapons on a vehicle, aren't there?
Yeah, technically. Damn.
Because, I mean, I'm just disabling it.
I gotta
It's not
consult.
like blowing it up.
So I need to look at 4 charts for this shit. I shit you not. Give me 1 second.
It's I'm looking for the page number now.
It's well, basically looking at the hit points of what it is, toughness, size, and then modules itself. You're shooting at the main weapon barrel, which is already DR-29. You're doing it twice, so basically bang bang with both weapons, or like 1 gun or 2 guns. You can do this.
Both weapons, because it's I mean, you said I only have time for like 1 shot each, right?
Okay, so basically both guns out, bang, pretty much.
Yes.
Or you could go for the optics and hope that knocking its thermal out
I
disables
mean, I'm just
whatever.
disabling
thing is-
it.
No,
Yeah.
because he said the barrel,
Yeah,
True.
disabling the barrel.
so I'm gonna hold him to that. Give me 1 second. Pull my calculator up. Jesus. I'm gonna say DR-42. Roll it up for me. See what you got.
Okay.
While he's rolling, do you just drag and drop macros to the corner
Corner.
to make it work?
35.
Okay, that's 1 weapon. Now roll the other.
Nat 1. But
Reroll it.
I get a reroll.
Mm-hmm. He's a gambler.
A rambler.
Gambler, a rambler.
36.
Okay.
can I see what bullet type it is to see if the explosive takes it out?
Yeah, that'd be fair. Go ahead. The explosive will help you out here.
I mean, it's also black tip sniper round out of the other one, so that's gonna ping it. No, that's 22 LR.
It's.
Do I hit the barrel?
I mean, I'm gonna say for flavor, you shoot that 22 rifle right down that fucking barrel, and thing goes, and it stares at you. If a electric turret could burst stare at a human being, this would be it right here. And you know what, Birch? Just so I don't kill you, a bit cunning save. I'm gonna renege on my deal. I'm going to give you a cunning save.
It was so astounded it gave a brief pause.
You have stunned. Okay, I want to give you 5 feet you can jump, and you'll take half damage as both these turrets fire.
I'm going off the fucking pode.
So both turrets are now. I'll show you guys what we're looking at here. These turrets are facing this way and this way, and they're going to fire in a half circle like that. So both turrets are doing a failsafe mode to clear the area of hostiles. So Moonin and Kellyan are safe.
We're both up. Yeah, we're both up on top of the superstructure.
Rue is in a crow's
inside
nest.
the
The only ones in the danger zone are going to be Hummel and fucking Birch. So let's see here.
Are you sure I'm in the
Hummel,
danger
isn't Hummel
zone?
below the other boat?
Hummel's not
I'm-
on the boat.
I'm not on the boat. I'm down here in the chamber.
Yeah, but you're big. Like you're a big guy.
For
He's
you.
not even on the boat.
Hummel, just sploot. Just
For you.
sploot.
I sploot.
Be
Yeah.
honest,
know
Guard,
what?
you just want to hit that man with as much ammo as you possibly can.
You know what, Hummel? Sure. Give me a cunning save to like panic sploot as you hear the guns
God.
firing.
I guess this is a reaction, so there's nothing to do to turn them off.
No, this
Kurt's
is
just got this little voice in his
Oh,
head that
no.
tells him, "Oh, I have my chance
I don't.
to
I
kill
don't
Hummel
split
again."
time.
I would never say that, sir. I'd never go to bed at
Can
night
I use the
screaming.
guy as a human shield? Can I? If I can't sploot in time, can I use the guy as a human shield
The one wrapped in deck
that I have
cord?
tied up? Yeah.
Tech cord.
Why not the
So
corpse?
this is a 25 millimeter Bushmaster.
I don't
It's
think
punching
it
straight
cares.
through a human body. Yeah,
I
He's
don't
got
think
armor.
it cares.
He's got armor
okay.
on.
It has overpen. I'm gonna tell you right now, it has the overpen.
He's also
feature.
wrapped in dead cord.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, don't use that guy as a human shield. It's a bad idea.
I'd be lightly combustible.
Aha! It explodes.
We're
Um,
already making too much noise. We don't need to blow we don't need to blow one of our boats up.
I'm gonna need a. I'm gonna take a big boo boo.
Now that's comedy.
I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog out.
Yep, that's
Earth is
fine.
fine here, right?
Don't die, please.
It takes
Okay,
200 damage to kill
I
him,
don't know.
let's see here.
or 101 fatal.
Or
What?
so let's see.
Oh, aw.
It's gonna do.
I'm trying to set up micros and everything finally.
Oh,
Let's see
fucking dies.
Today on Top Gear, Hummel fucking dies.
It's,
Oh, I
it's
heard
literally only it's probably literally only a 3d10.
So,
It was
I think you just
not
rolled
3d10,
51.
It was 10d10.
so only 25
Why would
damage
it be, well,
to Birch.
yeah, it's
This
a
is-
25 millimeter Bushmaster. It's
No,
the
this
same
is-
as on a Bradley.
Yeah, now this is gonna be overpinning, so your soft armor ain't gonna do it with this one, Chief. So as you jump, this thing rakes your legs. It kind of tears chunks.
Ah, fuck.
Kind of tears chunks off your legs, Birch. There are now 3 large holes along your thighs, and then of course the guns come around, and they both triangulate on Hummel. Hummel,
No, not both of them.
Hummel, you tried to sploot, but you are in a somewhat armored area there. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. You never know.
Holy shit,
Oh.
that's so many dice.
Oh.
102.
Oh.
That's fine. Hummel, you tank
Uh-huh.
102 damage. Just and you try and sploot down, and the rounds are shredding through the cabin. The dude who you have wrapped in debt cord, is he hit at all?
No.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
No. Yeah. So you
just showered in shrapnel.
So you are raked with tons of shrapnel as it embeds in your body. A few rounds rip through your carapace and your human body. But by the pure virtue of being an absolute fucking unit and being resistant, by the way, to because of your chest belt, you're actually resistant. So actually, you were that's
50%.
+1
Yeah.
or 2. So,
Wait, so with 2 guns, you did exactly twice the amount of damage that was done to me. Or the
So
exact
take the
same
same
dice
damage.
per gun.
there you go. All right. So since you're resistant, because due to your nipple belt in all its wonder, you are resistant to piercing, I believe. I'll double check this real quick.
I forgot about that.
Pommel, shirtless, just
Bouncing
Yeah, just
25
let
millimeter
shrapnels
shells
just
off
kinda
his
bouncing
chest.
off.
off his 6-pack.
Not quite,
Jesus.
not quite, but you know. But you are resistant to slashing, blunt, and fatal. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you're not resistant to that. So slashing, blunt, and fatal. So you will take all 102 damage.
What if I pray to the way? What if I pray to the way?
More like, no way.
I roll devotion.
So you survive. So you kind of like come up like this. You look around, and you're embedded with shrapnel, in like pieces of like radio pieces, bulkhead pieces. But you are alive with 2 HP left. And since this is fatal damage, you would have survived anyway because you're resistant to fatal. So
Nice.
yeah, well done, Bubba. You made it.
Almost just like, oh, this is not fun.
Now, thing is though, it was firing in a big roundabout way towards a wooden boat. And these are overpin too. So these cannons rake through the wooden schooner. Slaves are not doing well. So this thing just blows these massive holes, because these are mildly explosive shells, and they blow holes all through the boat. Rue, you kind of look down and you see that there are now gigantic fucking smoking holes in the side of this wooden boat. The wooden boat does like one of these, like that. It's leaning towards.
Yeah, it's time to get out of Dodge.
It's leaning towards the metal boat. So
Yeah,
Get as
I'm
many of
gonna
the slaves
quickly
off
get down
as
out
you
of the
can.
crow's nest and hop onto the smaller boat.
Beat up is this boat.
Not at all.
Oh, the big boat's
When
fine.
we're on,
The
yeah,
big-
it's not shooting itself.
Yeah, the big boat's
We've gotten
fine.
an upgrade.
First
So-
chance Moonin gets, he's going to try to turn it off.
Turn what off?
The
The
guns.
auto firing.
The guns are done. They've succeeded on their protocol. They have done their big
Can
clearing
I get
shot,
that
and
man's
they go.
corpse?
You what?
Can I get that corpse?
You're
Should
in
be
the,
floating.
you're in the water, so I guess if you swim over towards it, sure.
Yeah, I don't think his lungs are compromised, so he should be floating still.
I'm gonna get that fucking corpse.
Okay.
How many of the slaves are still alive?
I'm assuming the
Um,
merman can help.
I'll
Some
roll
point.
for it real quick.
I hate that. Please just tell me Feck lives.
Who?
Feck,
Oh.
the named slave.
Feck. Feck! Where are you, Feck? Where's my boy?
It's okay. She was the imposter
Girl.
anyway.
Let's see here. Let's go down to the named slaves. Chalk dust. I'll roll for each slave. Fuck it. That should be fun. Where's my slave list at? What a weird thing to say out loud on my fucking game. Okay. So, first two
Right
By the
here,
way-
guard.
Built the pyramids.
Your slaves right here.
Slaves built the Parthenon.
Dead.
Oh no.
Okay, so all female only slaves are dead.
Including Feck?
Feck.
Isn't Feck human?
Feck,
Feck was
No.
Oni?
Not human.
Feck is brim touched. All right, this Oni is okay. This Oni is okay. That is male privilege coming out here.
Man, privilege.
Okay, one dead male Oni.
There was also
Gender
the,
parity.
there was also the master in the closet.
Oh, the master.
We don't
yeah.
care about him. I was gonna slit his throat anyway.
The master
Dead.
is dead. Yeah.
He's just like blood just starts leaking out from under the closet.
Okay, so Rodney, is he alive?
Brodney, please!
Rodney is dead.
No! Not Brodney!
Zepter is dead.
My boy!
That one is already dead. Feck. Feck.
No, please!
Feck
Please! Please, 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 please,
Feck
please!
is
No!
Shit.
So as the
Man.
rounds,
Are literally all the female slaves dead?
yes, Ashley, all the female slaves are dead. No, it's a sausage party now. No.
Guard hates women. Guard hates women.
Guard hates women. Guard's a misogynist.
Guard's a misogynist. Twitter's gonna hear about this, Guard.
I'm gonna write a.
At least-
I'm
At
gonna
least
write a
one
Reddit
woman
thread
has to
about you,
survive,
Guard.
or you're sexist, okay?
Feck
I'm gonna
lives
write
or
on
sexist?
RPG horror stories.
Feck lives or I write on RPG horror
No
stories.
one gets past this glass ceiling. No one. So as the rounds rip
You will
through the
smash into it like a bird.
So the slaves were all taking cover in the boat, you know. Let's see, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slaves taking cover in the boat because there's gunfire, and they're all hiding in the kitchen as 4 20 rounds just rip through the fucking kitchen. And these are 20mm high explosive rounds. So the kitchen is turned into a charnel house as 3 female Onis, 1 male Oni in 1, 2 men. So all the Brim Tush and all the female Oni are just turned to fucking giblets, while the 3 male Oni were trying to keep the horse calm. Oh, the horse. Right. Hold on.
Oh god, the horse.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh god! Oh
Yes!
the curse on it! The curse on it!
A
Fuck!
curse. Oh, where it explodes. Oh
You
no.
kill all our pets!
no.
Oh
I
no!
forgot it was cursed to explode.
Wait, guard!
Yeah, we're-
Hypothetically
Guard.
speaking, can Hummel try that? I don't know this.
Ah,
I'll
this
try that
fucks
spell out.
everything up. God damn it!
Guard,
Thank you.
You made my horse explode for money.
What?
Chat did.
For money?
Oh, how do we fucking sell?
Guard
How
will
do
do
we
anything.
fucking
I
salvage
love
this?
that. For money, like, yeah.
Chat, you're next.
So, yeah. So a single 20 round hits the horse. I'm gonna re-roll for the Oni again because the horse was muled to explode when it died.
Please,
no.
no.
So first male
Oh.
Oni
Fucks us up so badly.
is
Oh,
alive.
God.
A dead one,
Dead.
and so there's
Dead.
only one. So there's one green male Oni alive. So as the ship's like listing, it's one single male green slave Oni walks out covered in horse fur and guts, like looking around.
Welcome to
Who's
Chakra
gonna
One.
shout at him? Who's
Rue,
gonna
can
shout
you
at him
grab
if you? Yeah,
Can you grab my shit on the deck, please?
I'll grab Birch's stuff on the deck.
Please
And I'm gonna
grab my
shout
bag
at that
of shit.
Oni. I'm gonna shout at that Oni. Get over here unless you want to die too.
Welcome to Chalk One.
Kellyan's going to shout at Moonin, get on the radio and tell them something.
So as the shell-shocked, horse guts covered green Oni walks out and starts helping Rue gather things with like this Vietnam stare, Moonin, what do you do?
First, I'm gonna look quickly for what's it called? The logs. Try to get the ship's name, their call handle.
Oh yes, this is this is Maul 3, MAUL.
Huh.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm gonna
get
turn
you,
on the
funny
radio
man.
and see if anyone's transmitting. Like, ask for the channel that this is set on.
So they are transmitting and they're asking like, "Hey, what's going on over there?" Someone said that they heard explosions. Is everything okay?
What language is this in?
He has the spell going still. It's a very quick ambush, so he's hearing it just fine. It's an ambin.
Okay, can I hear it? Can I hear it too?
No, well, yeah, sure. Fuck, you both hear it. Well, now look who wants.
And you said this is Mall 1?
Smile has just activated a mundane
Yeah,
Mall three.
malfunction.
Mall
A
3.
live grenade rolls out to the feet of the green Oni. Cunning save.
This is Mall 3.
Hey,
I'm reporting in.
hey, Mall 3, is everything okay? Is because we saw that your failsafe activated and went off. Is everyone okay? Were you all overrun? Was it merfolk? What happened?
Can Kellyan speak into the radio, or do I even know how to do? I'm sure I do.
You have no
They
idea,
probably
brother.
don't recognize.
You are
Alright.
a fucking yokel freedom fighter. Like radios are cool. So Moonin, what
Fair
do you-
enough. Moonin, Kellyan will just whisper to Moonin, "Smugglers aboard the ship we were inspecting."
I am so excited.
Malt 3 had to engage some smugglers.
Only bluffing Moxie.
This is why
I
I
actually
wanted to
took
do
a
it.
point in this.
Yes, you did.
Can I? I don't suppose I could assist.
No.
Fair enough.
And luckily my camouflage bracers are off.
Ah, good. It takes a
That's why my stealth was so low.
You got a spec and a bluff. Like, you have to do this all the time.
You said Bluff and Moxie, right?
I'm pretty sure Smile is fucking Sharklet. I'm pretty sure she's here. It's either Sharklet or fucking Onsen, because it literally said Smile has tipped 18. So let's see here. Let's roll flat because they have no idea. So they go, smugglers. Is everything okay? What were they smuggling?
Explosives. Kellyan will whisper.
Looked like they were smuggling explosives.
And as soon as you say that, apparently a live grenade rolls out to the feet of the green Oni cunning save. It is a slave.
Motherfucker.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I mean, we have to say they were smuggling explosives because the ship exploded when the horse did.
So, Rue, you're by the Oni, correct?
I would have been loading things down onto the smaller boat and had him getting stuff too.
So you hear the Oni go, "What is this?" as a grenade fucking goes off.
Can I quickly just kick it off the other side of the boat?
You're not near him. You're on this. You're lowering down
No.
stuff.
Is Hummel near him?
No, you're down the
Please?
small boat. I'll
Hummel
roll a
be near
save. Is he okay?
Please.
He's fine. Let's go.
Who dies?
Awesome. Fantastic.
He rolled a
Sweet.
25, so he has a bit of shrapnel damage. He's like, "Fuck, I hate this. What's going on?" He kind of wanders out towards Maru. He's got like shrapnel wounds along his like legs and fucking chest. Like, what's happening? He's kind of walking towards.
He's going to like pull the Oni down to his level, grab him on both sides of the face, look him in the eye, and say, "What is your name?"
He goes, "I never got
Random.
one. They just called me Tall One.
How old are you?
I don't actually. 21 winters."
You need to sharpen up real quick, okay? You need to get down onto that smaller boat, and you need to sit down. I will handle the rest.
Okay. He kind of just scribbles down the side of the ship, turns and sees Hommel like covered in shrapnel and a boob does like ah! He kind of like runs along the small boat towards the big boat and clambers on, and then goes back behind here and kind of sits right here.
So once I'm done lowering stuff to the smaller boat, I'm going to hop down and disengage the smaller boat from the schooner and go to tend to Hummel.
As you're tending to Hommel, you hear the Oni kind of pull the cork on a health potion and start drinking it. But yeah, so Rue, you scramble
How did you
over
get that?
this side of the boat. Chat, give it to him. So you go over here to the side of the boat, and as you kind of get on top of this boat, you feel the boat kind of, and it's the boat. So the big boat's going like this, sinking. Small boat's doing like one of these, sinking. So the two boats are sinking towards each other like this. So this little bitty boat's going down.
Oh, wait, it was struck to go down?
The boat,
Filled with holes.
yeah, little bitty boat and big wood
Shit,
boat are
okay.
both sinking.
Yeah. Get people onto the.
This
onto the-
is our new
going-
boat.
Yeah, he's going to tell Hummel, grab your guy and get up onto the bigger boat. Now,
Alright.
this one's
Hummel,
going down.
Hummel hefts the big guy up over his shoulder.
Grab the corpses too.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
is there
got
any way
you.
we can drag the corpse with us?
Also, hang on. As Hummel's like picking this guy up, as he's like checking himself, like all the shrapnel wounds. Well, he's not even checking himself. He knows he's injured, but he's checking the other guy for shrapnel wounds, and he's like, "I got you, baby boy," and he pats him on the head, and then he picks the guy up.
Pure horror, like, what?
Is he oh, please tell me he's gagged with debt cord.
Yes, he is. I got you,
That is
baby
a
boy.
horrifying thought.
flying
I
off
have got
into
you.
the fucking.
I have got you, baby boy. You are going to be perfectly safe with us.
Does Hummel say that as he's attaching a blasting cap to the debt cord?
No, he's not touching a blasting cap. He's just got the guy tied up and he's walking. It's his spider silk and he's just walking with the guy.
Guard, have I
Now,
got
quickly,
that corpse yet?
yeah,
A little bit.
Oh yeah, we should also clear the fucking below decks of this ship right now.
Below decks of what?
There are no blue
Yeah,
decks.
there's
no below decks.
there's a set of bunks and a galleon or a galley and an engine room on this ship.
Well, yeah, but like everyone who was in it was up top. It supports 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
In that case,
I'm pretty sure you
Guard,
can see
have
up
I got
to-
that corpse yet?
Yeah.
Shut up.
You have corpse.
All right, I'm gonna drag it on deck with me.
Okay.
Don't give him ideas.
You drag corpse on deck. You guys clear the boat out. The boat is free of any Op 4 personnel. You're on it. You're on the boat, and you see the other wooden boats just slowly sinking. And you see, like, as the wooden boat kind of tips over more and more, you see more and more blood come rushing out of the holes. You see like a little female Oni arm kind of fall out in the water.
Oh, fuck. Hey, Rue.
He's,
yeah,
Did
what's
you get my
up?
horse out of there?
Your horse exploded, bud.
Mother.
Hummel?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to say it.
Not Hummel. Moon, are you gonna say something?
you said the small boat's going down. Is there any way to save it or no?
Do you guys got a welder? And pumps?
Not anymore.
I mean, there's probably one on this ship, but we don't have time to find it. I mean, I presume there's a damage control locker somewhere.
Can we just like battlefield engineer a blowtorch and just hit the side of it with that?
You know what? You
100%?
you guys are able to get a blowtorch made in the you're gonna get it smashed together, use your brain power, and by the time y'all get this torch ready to go, the boat's just fucking sunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's on old boys?
We have one torch. I'm putting that in my inventory.
Oh, are we still on the radio with Lunari Wharf?
I would assume that Moona still is, yes.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
doing
we
his thing.
probably
They didn't reply back after Moonin said smugglers and explosives. So
transmit that the smuggler's ship is sinking, and that no personnel aboard Mall 3 are wounded.
you said
Maybe
no
that
one's
no
wounded?
backup is necessary.
Yeah, say no one is wounded.
This is Mall 3. Mall 3 has sank the smuggler's ship. Everything's fine.
How are you?
Yes, how are you?
Right, how are you?
Roll me bluff again with Moxie. All the Star Wars references a man could shake a stick at.
We'll be right back.
Let's see here. Fat 20. I like it. So the guy on the radio goes, okay, well, what all did you find out there? Is anyone alive? Is a boat destroyed? Because I assume that if your failsafe went off, it's probably sinking, yeah?
Yeah, we should say yes. They attempted to board the oh fuck, we don't know what rank that one guy is. We should say that the specialist or that we should say that
Don't mention him. Just don't mention him.
Yeah. Say we triggered the failsafe to repel boarders.
This is Mall 3. We triggered the failsafe to repel borders. Mall 3 is good now.
Okay, as long as y'all are fine. Is anyone hurt? Do you need a medical assistance? We can send another boat out if you need to.
Negative. Everyone's fine.
Okay, let's see. Well, like, if you guys are fine and the boat's sinking, I guess secure any intel you can secure, and then head on back whenever you're ready. If you guys need time to gather yourselves and search for any kind of intel on the smugglers. Perhaps, if you can, grab some detritus of what they were smuggling. That way we can go in and actually put it in catalog and make sure we know what it is they were smuggling. It is quite important to detail what they're trying to bring across. Were they by chance Vale affiliated, or were they more like privateers? What exactly were you dealing with?
Unclear at this time.
Unclear at this time.
Okay, well,
Maltry will investigate.
okay. If you guys have rations, I believe. If you want to stay overnight and really plug around and search for any other smugglers or other kind of contraband, feel free to. Don't stay out too long, though. Remember, the wedding's here in a day, and we don't want you guys to miss out on all the festivities.
Roger that.
Oh, Kellyan's going to go over to to one of those ready racks and grab an M4.
Okay, you have an M4.
Excellent. Another
What's on
powerful
the,
human artifact.
What's on the Special Forces guy?
Okay, so on him,
I'm assuming
he has.
his,
Well, has a completely ruined fucking chest plate. That thing is gone, to say the least. He has his MP5 on him. He also has about 4 magazines for the MP5. He also has, let's see here. He has an
Is that MP5 suppressed by any chance?
It is, yes. And he has a M44 grenade, one of them, ruined advanced combat armor, a single IFAK, which you guys can take. That's really all he has on him. He mostly had just things he had for singular patrol because he assumed he's going in and out very quickly. So he didn't take much else with him, just combat gear.
No nods on him?
No nods.
What a shit Special Forces trooper.
Well, they're at the, like, he's on a fucking boat. Like, he's like, well, I can just look through the fuck. Like, he's like, he's one of the sensors to look through. By the way, you guys have night vision now because this boat has optics on it. So and it has basically a
thermal suite. Does it have sonar?
No sonar.
When was this boat made, Guard?
Oh, I can pull that up right now. 2016 through present. We have one of 12 of these. There are only 12...
out of my expertise.
Yeah, there's one of this is one of 12 Mark 6 patrol boats.
Get me in a U-boat.
Out of your boat autism, you want to find a U-boat?
Well, like, okay, well, what sort of boat would be closest to this? That I would know about and like how to vaguely operate.
Yeah, because
it's up to Nom.
It's close. It's closer to a PT boat.
Oh, okay. So I have a vague idea of how a PT boat works. All of this modern shit, I'm not gonna. Well, I can just modern knowledge it. Okay. I'm Moon. You know how to use a machine gun?
Moonin will hold up claws. No, can't use machine gun.
Alright.
So you guys are
new guy.
Basically, you guys
use MP5.
As you guys are looking at the side of this boat, you know, like Hummel, you're there, and Rue, you're there. You're all the cabin of this boat is large. It's spacious, but this is a fully humaned out tech suite. There are things you'll never seen before in this boat. They're like the turrets are all on these giant fucking sensor arrays, and they have thermal and night vision. They have, you know, a non-in-use radar system. They have like a depth reader. Like, this thing is completely jacked out in terms of like pure tech, you know. So you guys have like a very, very expensive and more or less mythical boat in your fucking possession here. So you guys have, you know, 25mm chain guns, 2 of them with a full sensor suite. You have 2 M2s. You have 2 M40 Bravos. You have a full fuel complement. Yeah, so this thing is like, the thing has air conditioning. Like, I'm gonna show you guys, so I'll put a picture in your chat here. What you guys see when you look at this boat. This is what y'all are looking at here. This shit is beyond mere Scapiran comprehension. Like, this is a very advanced boat that these Southern Elves barely knew how to use properly. This is...
They're in mines!
Alright, we gotta get some Veil Riders on this thing.
Well, first things first, I need you, Moon and Hummel to get over here. Birch, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know how you're still walking on that leg. And he's going to point at the 3 chunks of flesh taken out of your fucking calf.
The adrenaline is
Yeah,
saying.
I've been through worse.
So he says that, and Birch, you look on your leg. Grit save. I've been through worse. Just
He has been through worse.
Huge holes in his leg. Oh. So give me a grit save.
I mean, honestly, his pain tolerance is kind of crazy.
Currently,
Let's check and see.
because of the adrenaline, you're like, I've seen worse.
Well,
Birch, so hold on. So Birch, you look down, you see your own bone gleaming out of your leg from the huge chunk of flesh that's been ripped off of your leg. You see your tendons wiggling and moving as you kind of move your leg. You look down, and your facade drops as you realize that you're staring into your own leg. Like you can see the internals of your leg. You see, your femur. You see your tendons moving. You can see the jumping pulse of your artery as you realize, oh fuck, part of my leg is missing. What do you do?
Rue, I need you to get my fucking leg back together right fucking now, please. Holy fucking
Yeah, get up.
shit.
Well, I can imagine you can't really move.
There it is. There it is. The accent. It's gone.
Oh my
It's gone.
fucking god. Oh my fuck. Oh
Okay,
fuck.
just sit down. Just
fuck.
calm down. Sit down.
Fuck.
Sit down.
Fuck.
Bite into this. He's gonna hand you a leather
fuck,
strap.
oh,
Just
fuck.
tell you to bite into the leather strap.
So Rue, this part gets really uncomfortable for you as a person. You look down, you realize there are parts of his leg missing. This flesh is heavily traumatized. You look here and there. Give me a medical brain power check.
Full brain power.
I swam.
Remember, we
Yeah, I
asked
know.
for this.
He swam.
Yeah.
You look down. There is salt water and seaweed in the wound. There's metal shards in the wound. And as you look towards the inner part of it, like basically his right leg, as he jumped over the side of the boat, got swacked with these rounds. These are 25 millimeter high explosive rounds. They passed through him and then exploded further on down. You realize that his femoral artery has been nicked and is currently spewing Gatorade all through his fucking lower leg. Birch is going to die unless you act. So you look down, you have a leaking femoral artery in the leg.
Okay, that's the
Alright.
first thing I'm going to take care of. First thing first, I want to try and sterilize as much as I can. I want to get it cleaned up, and I'm going to apply a tourniquet to the just above the knee to kind of staunch the bleeding a little bit, and I'm going to go to work with advanced healing to try and get that femoral artery fixed up first. If that does not get fixed up first, he's going to bleed out and die.
As you go to put on the cat tourniquet, you stitch it down and you tighten, but you tighten it down. But as you tighten it, you see the flesh of the rendered flesh of the kneecap splay out like this, and it kind of opens up to the air. And Birch, you see your flesh kind of curling back from being pushed down with the cat. And if you look down, Birch, you can see inside your leg. You can see how everything works inside your leg. Grit save, please.
I was gonna say, as a reaction, can he drink his fucking stumbling revival? Because he knows it's gonna knock him out.
Yeah, this is not going to be pleasant for you.
Sure.
You might want to be asleep for this.
Or
Like,
hide.
you see that and
Bite
just
him.
crack open his flask and fucking chug it.
All right.
Rue could just bite him. He won't care if he's high.
Just bite him.
If I bite him, then if
I got
he's
a
going to take
20 on the
damage.
grit save.
Okay, so you're able to have enough wear of mind to pull out your flask of stumbling revival, and you drink the entire thing, correct?
Yeah, it's a single dose.
Okay. So you are knocked unconscious, you kind of land back, your hat goes rolling along the fucking deck. Now, Rue, you're watching as the revival attempts to heal the flesh, and you watch with your eyes as the revival kind of comes in and it tries to heal the leg, and it's struggling. And Rue, if revival is struggling to heal this flesh and regrow the muscle back over the leg, this is heavily traumatized. Skin, flesh, bone, everything. And
Okay.
give another medical brain power.
Okay.
Time for a DM.
Oh, we said we were gonna play normally as we always had been. I'm gonna
No,
die.
to be fair, I was the one who asked for this, so it's on me.
Are you having fun as a medic now?
Are you having fun?
Actually, I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, fuck.
No,
Okay.
makes sense though.
Above the.
I gambled and I
shit.
lost.
Yeah.
Dealer pulled out a fucking 7-card 21 on my ass.
Dealer pulled out more than that, I'm pretty sure.
Almost fine because he got hit by a
Right.
shit ton of shrapnel.
Don't share that DM, Mims. That soft A is purely for humor, okay?
Don't worry, man. I get it.
Moonen's gonna kind of clean up and remove bodies and
Got
get
you.
his rations for the day.
And Stumbling Revival is really good too.
Did Moonen just say get your rations for the day? So
Hey, it says I can heal from eating the body.
So Moonen's just like eating a body part. Fucking Birch is like passed out on his fucking like seawater soda cope. Now you guys watch as Rue.
Pommel, I just want to say,
Go ahead.
is looking at it like, oh, cool. Like, that is really interesting.
Okay.
Is that how a leg works?
So Hummel, as you say this, Rue, what do you do?
Okay. I need to take off this tourniquet. I'm gonna need to get higher up into the thigh. So I'm trying to remember exactly how to remove a tourniquet properly. How's the femoral artery going? Was I able to kind of repair that nick?
You repaired one of the nicks, but the other one's way up inside that leg. We're talking like upper
Gotcha.
thigh near the crotch. You have to get your hand, flip it around to where you're cupping that muscle, run it up along the inside of that flesh, and find that artery.
Okay. In that case, I'm trying to remember if applying a second tourniquet then removing the first would be a better call.
With
God.
your check, you know the femoral artery. At this point, you just got to get inside there and heal it. Cats ain't gonna help anything.
Okay.
with this.
All right, fair enough. Tourniquet's coming off slowly
I'm gonna
to
show you where
maintain pressure.
I'll show you where this leak is. The leak is right up here.
Oh shit. Okay,
I'll show
yeah.
you what we're talking about here. So that leak is up near the crotch. You fixed the one down below,
Yeah.
but shrapnel has shredded the upper femoral. So you have to get your hands, whichever three you want to choose, and get up inside that boy. Right?
Okay. Is there any chance that I could maybe make an incision a little bit higher up so that I don't have to reach quite so far?
As you're waffling, stand by.
I'm not trying to waffle. I'm
You're
just asking
waffling.
if an
You're waffling.
incision is possible. I'm not trying to waffle.
He's taking bleeding damage.
Do you like waffles?
Okay, fine. I'm just sticking my hand up in there.
Do you
I would like to make an incision to get in there a little
12
bit
bleeding
closer,
damage.
but if I have to.
So Hummel, you watch as you're like you see Rue kind of trying to decide what's gonna do, and you see blood come splurting out of Birch's leg and kind of like sprays along both Rue and your face. So both Rue and you catch a spray of blood as pressure builds inside Birch's leg. Rue, what do you do?
I don't
What?
think that's supposed to happen.
Jesus, hold on. I just heard somebody slam really hard on the wall. I have to be right back.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
So we're actual pause here on Rue's thing. Kellyan, what you doing, bud?
Just like I said in the chat, he's securing weapons from that captured Southern Elf, as well as taking all his clothes off.
Yeah, he's wrapped in spider silk. Are you sure you want to cut him out?
I mean, I would take him to you, but yes, we need to get weapons off of him so he doesn't shoot his gun while he's wrapped in spider silk.
Pommel's a little distracted right now. He's like fascinated.
I'm gonna have to hit a
Okay.
hard BRB on this. I don't know what's going on or what that slamming was.
Go
I'm
on.
really sorry. I know we're right in the middle of something.
Go on.
So, Guard,
Okay.
if I die, am I out?
Do what?
If Birch dies because he can't save his fucking leg, is he just out? Am I out?
Oh well, well, the important thing is you're not dead yet. But
Okay.
we'll cross that bridge when your corpse hits it. Or sorry, when we hit it. So Moonin,
And your corpse.
so Moonin, you are currently just eating bodies.
Oh yeah, it says casual cannibal. Ask DM how much HP you gain. I'm trying to regain my HP.
It's-
Since Rue is busy healing others.
So let's see here. I guess you would heal the full because you're just snacking on people. This is supple Southern Elf flesh, so it's fine dining tonight, Moon, and meat is definitely back on the menu. Do you want to eat all the bodies or just do kind of nom nom nom?
Just nibble.
Just nibble. Okay. Just savoring the flesh rainbow. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah. In terms of disarming the southern elf, if Kellyan can ensure that he's somewhere where he can see Moonin eating his friends, he's just going to take his sword, put the point against his neck, and say, "Would you like to join them?"
I believe that Hommel put that card across his mouth. Was like,
Just nod or shake your head.
just shakes his head back and forth.
Right. I'm going to partially untie you and remove your weapon. So long as you comply with everything I demand of you, you will live to see at least another day. Is this agreeable to you?
Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to take out my Nisper. I'm fairly good with knives, carefully cutting around his weapons and pulling them out from the cocoon.
I take out my Nesper. I'm good with my knives. So you go with your Nesper and you're able to cut his M4 free.
Yep. Then I want to, pat him down, check for pistols, grenades. Just patting the outside of the cocoon.
These guys were simply going out because you were picked up on a device. They were going out to go check you out. So these guys didn't bother taking money with them. They just took basic weapons, ammo, and just went out because they're like, oh, we'll check this boat out. We'll go back and be there before fucking our lunch gets cold. So all you find is just
any handcuffs aboard. They're going out to check a boat. They probably would have handcuffs, right?
No.
They might need to detain someone.
No handcuffs. Are there zip cuffs? Go away. Steam alert. Stop. No zip cuffs. Is there rope? Nope. There's nothing. There's no cuffs,
What
no
the
zip
fuck
ties,
is
no
this?
rope, no nothing.
This is a multi-billion guilder boat, and they didn't bring fucking rope.
Is there a belt?
Wait, why do you need the rope? What's going on? Sorry, I was watching that. That's fascinating.
There are plenty of belts, yes.
Because we need to secure his hands
Oh,
properly.
he's wrapped in a cocoon. He's like literally wrapped in an entire cocoon. His hands are fine.
Okay.
You
And do you-
hear
and
the elf go,
I can Hummel
Yes,
Hummel.
if he works his way free of the cocoon, right?
Oh right,
Then,
secure
then
his
we have
hands.
a problem. Securing his hands properly is normal procedure before a beheading.
Right here, I got you.
Moon
And Hummel
not
gives
like
you
the
some
idea
more
of
deck
wrapped in
cord.
explosives.
Hold on. Moonin, go ahead.
Yes.
Like
Let's
I said,
wrap it
Moonin-
with not explosives.
Yeah.
So
The part sounded in reverse.
So also, hello, LBO Sojin today. In tonal breathing, you say, let's make our first little incision. Please turn off my fucking life support. Doctor, we're losing him. Quick, heavy defibrillator. Please turn off my life support. That is a fucking mood, my dude. Let me die.
Hummel. Wait, what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say.
Oh,
Right.
also, Kellyan will mention, I want his clothes as well.
Right, why do you want this? Okay.
Because
Buckler.
we'll give you other clothes.
I don't
You can
want
have the
Merker.
one stay- You'll be naked for all of 5 minutes, friend. I assure you. He's going to say to Hummel, if we're going to get close to the Ticonderoga, we're going to need someone who looks like one of them at the very least, yes?
The elf kind of goes,
Oh right.
the elf goes like, okay, go like,
Don't worry about it. You are baby boy now.
Oh, don't worry, friend. As we said, we'll give you every opportunity to live.
Just be good, okay?
What do you
Just be
want
a good boy.
we're going to horror.
Don't worry about it. Be a good boy.
We're going to blow it up.
I slap Elion. I like
Kellyan's
slap him.
literally lying right now.
So the guy goes, you can't. Look who wants to play. Too.
Tom has just.
Kellyan's going to remove his
Just for
his gag,
continued
since he
fun,
seems
solidifying
talkative.
The fact that Walmart's
So he goes,
slave was
you
among the
can't
ones
blow it up.
paid.
There's missiles on it. They'll take out like half the town.
Do I care?
Don't. I don't.
Well,
I'm sure you'll.
well, I
A
just
small price to pay for.
Well, I just
for
figured.
for
I just figured y'all want to take it like intact. Like that thing has, like, what are they called? It's got Mohawk missiles on it and stuff.
Right.
I don't
If you wanted to take it intact, how would
Mohawk
you?
missiles. What? How would you? What is a Mohawk missile? Please enlighten me.
I don't know. It's like a big white thing that's like kind of like gestures. Like it's like really long.
Now, first of all, also, what is your name, if I might?
Every fucking time with you people.
Yes, I need to know my torture victim's name. Yes.
Southern
Excuse me,
Elf
Mr.
torture victim semicolon Elm. Private
Elm,
Elm.
Elm, it is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kellyan of the Southern Albadani Resistance.
I'm so excited to give ISIS radio, like to teach ISIS how to use radios.
So
I-
he goes, you're telling me your name and who you work for. You're gonna kill me,
Yes.
aren't you?
No,
No,
baby boy.
I assure you, we're going to do many things that don't involve killing you. They might
mean-
make you want to die, but we probably won't kill you.
Oh yeah, well what's his name? He kind of nods towards fucking Hummel.
I haven't the slightest idea, actually.
Right. We're not gonna kill you if you behave. We're not gonna torture you if you behave. Here's the first test of you behaving. How would one if we were not to blow up a Ticonderoga, how would you take a Ticonderoga?
Yeah, since you have such a wonderful idea.
Well, I mean, you just go up to where the bridge is, and you just, room.
Can you room a Ticonderoga?
No, I'm just a rifleman. I got put on here just to go and search your boat.
So, if we were to be taking the Ticonderoga, how many people, which we're not, by the way, how many people would be aboard it?
I don't know. I've only seen them load the missiles on it. I'm not allowed on that boat.
And where did they load the missiles aboard?
There's like a little crane thingy, and they put the big white rods in boxes.
In what town? What town, if you might?
Oh, what's it called? It's the crack docks. I'm pretty certain.
And that is in the Southern Elf homelands, I take it?
Yeah, it's south of the old soldier forest.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
So
Moonin holding up an arm's gonna ask, tell Moonin about wedding.
you said an arm, just someone's fucking arm.
Yeah, just holding up an arm.
Literally,
Just like,
that
Here,
scene.
you want a snack?
He's kind of
From
intimidating him passively.
This guy's like, he goes, there's a wedding in Lenari Wharf. Apparently, like, it was quite sudden, but was Sea General's daughter got proposed to, so
Is ship's crew supposed to be there too?
I don't really know that.
Hmm.
Well, I'm sure they would. It only seems right if the Sea General, is the Sea General from the ship, you said.
Yeah, it's a big, big fey fellow. I'm not really sure what his name is. I tend to say he kind of creeps me out, so I don't go near him much.
I see. And are there any other Fae aboard the ship?
I think, but they're the ones that look like us. Like they're like the more normal-looking ones.
Ah, I see. Excellent. Now, Elm, you do realize what everything you've said is treason, correct?
I mean, I'm gonna die anyway, and if this makes you
No,
guys less
no.
likely to kill me, then it's like, oh well. Like,
Now, I'd like to ask you a question. How much do you want to survive all of this?
doesn't everyone want to survive a harrowing ordeal? And that's kind of a automatically answered question, isn't it? Like it's like, hey, do you want
Excellent.
steak or do you want to eat a turd? Like everyone's gonna choose steak over turd.
You know, because
I don't know. I've met some weirdos.
I quite like you. Would you like to join the Resistance?
Let me think about it. Huh? Let's give this a day. Yeah.
Excellent.
You don't have a
yes.
day.
No, we have about a day.
I'd like to have a day. Can I have a day?
Yes, we'll
Why?
give you a day.
Why do you want a day?
Because your buddy might bleed out and that might change your mind. He kind of points over his shoulder. Now we're back over to there. Rue, what you doing?
Okay, so first, bubbling stream of healing, popping that right off the bat. Second, do I have an IV line in any of my kits?
A line? Yes. IV bag? No.
Alright, but
That's
you're
okay
the-
because I'm
Clippity!
going to. What
Clippity!
I'd like to do is, huh?
Clippity, the lobster.
What about him?
Use that as,
Didn't you
use
make
that
him-
as hemostats?
Didn't you make him into a medical kit?
No, I was just using him for
Oh.
a bag. Doesn't matter. I'm waffling. I'd like to. I don't trust you now, guard. Point being, I would like to use a greater healing potion as via the line directly into his bloodstream. Replenish some of the fluids. Is that possible?
For fluids? Nah.
Do we have any of the infused
Fluids.
blood potions?
Yeah, you
'Cause that's
need an infused blood potion to get fluids back inside.
Luckily, I do indeed have a couple infused blood potions. I have 2 of those. That's plus 15 HP. He's already asleep. Does that mean he still needs to roll grit?
Nope. And he takes 61 bleeding
Okay.
damage.
Okay, that's going in right now. And next thing's next. Tourniquet comes off, hand up. The left hand specifically, not the one with the claw. I'm going to slip that one in there and try to get up to the femoral artery to close it with advanced healing.
So as Birch is at -1 HP, you go inside and you're trying to find that artery. So you got
Yes.
as the homeboy points over his shoulder, both Hummel and Moonin and Cullion look, and you guys see that Rue is up to his forearm inside of Birch's leg. The flesh of his leg is expanding and cupping Rue's arm. Mind you, Rue is a gnoll. So his furry arm is up inside homeboy's leg trying to find that artery. Rue, medical brain power.
Brain
Hummel
power.
throws up.
Cool.
So
Brain power.
basically, so y'all are hearing like as he's rooting around inside this leg, like this loud, this like soft squelching of furry arm and flesh and meat as he kind of roots around inside to find this artery.
There's porn for this.
I'm sure there is. So
Hummel throws up.
So Rue, you reach up and you find that artery and you kind of pinch it and you got it. As you pinch it, you realize this artery's in 2 pieces.
Okay. Is there any way that I could gently press the 2 pieces together and try to seal it with advanced healing?
You need 2 hands.
Okay, fine. I'm going to take the claw and sterilize it, and I'm going to reach up to the same spot and create a little incision so that I can then use both hands without having to reach both hands up this guy's thigh.
The claw. Okay, so you make an incision and you go inside. Another check, please.
All right, same check.
Yep.
Come on, roll it. Roll it, damn it. Don't ask me why I just tried to press
Now,
that dice twice
for-
and missed.
For the sake of flavor, Birch, you feel now this is something that could only snap someone out of a fucking stumbling revival. You feel something inside your body. It feels like there's a ferret wriggling around inside your thigh. You wake up, you go, ugh.
Terrible.
And you look down, Birch, and you see that Rue is up to his elbow in your leg, like this, holding on. And his little fucking gippy claw arm is also inside your leg. You look down, and you realize that he is a mere 4 inches from grabbing your testicles from the inside. You go, and you pass back out. And unfortunately,
Okay, I was about to say, Hummel, hold him down.
and unfortunately, Birch, that's gonna be a lasting memory in your mind, is this traumatic experience of seeing Rue furry elbow deep inside your leg. Just saying. So Rue, you grab that one piece and you grab the other. You can definitely heal them together if you roll high enough. Understand?
Okay, what am I rolling?
What kind of healing do you want to use?
Well, I'm trying to use advanced healing. I'm trying to use the spell advanced healing. That
Advanced
should be.
Now,
let me grab that real quick.
Now, I will say your stream of healing is doing nothing at the current time. So
It's
advanced.
doing nothing. Oh
doing
shit.
nothing. Advanced.
Okay, well, it was less to do with Birch, aside from maybe a little bit of stabilization, and more to do with Hummel and Moonin
Oh,
still
sure,
bleeding.
sure,
But
yeah. So advanced healing. Go ahead and spend your 3 AP. And advanced healing merely splits the heal. It's not really
Isn't that what
healing.
Isn't that what the autodidact used on my leg? I thought I was told that's what the autodidact used on my leg. That's the whole reason why I learned it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me read this real quick. Oh, sorry. I misread. I read the bottom part. So yes,
Gotcha.
This is to heal far more than a normal village will person. So yeah. So go ahead and make your roll to see how much healing you do. So go ahead and roll that 3d10 plus your, and we'll add your healing magical on the back end.
Healing magical, that's going to be +6.
Exploding.
Yep, added the X.
There we
nice
go.
Double shatter.
Double shatter.
Triple shatter. 49.
Well, who can say no who can say no to a triple shatter? So it's gonna be +49. So you're no longer dying, Birch. Always good. And you more or less kind of press these ends back together with your pinched fingers or pinched hook, and you more or less magically solder this femoral artery back together, which is good. And as you kind of run, so as you kind of artery, you do this. You go and check, make sure like it's all together. And basically, you guys watch. You guys watch as Rue hooks his finger and goes down the artery and checks it. And you guys can see Rue pull the artery out of place and check and make sure. You guys watch this pulsating femoral artery leave the leg in the leg hole as Rue runs his finger down the leg. I want Moonin and Hummel and Kellyan. Oh, I mean, grit saves. Moonin, you're rolling grit with advantage because you're a fucking harpy. You don't really care.
I was about to say, Moonin is a straight up harpy. He eats people.
Hang on. I'm currently not at my keyboard. I'm upstairs. Let me go run back. Wait, Hummel just blows up. Can I just auto-fail?
Sure, why not? So
yeah, I'm sorry. I was upstairs looking for a level.
So Kellyan's like, huh? Just
no.
So what?
Yeah, seen this before.
So,
the war for the resistance goes bad sometimes. We got to do this sort of thing.
Moonin, you see that pulsating red artery or femoral artery and that flesh meat being pumped full of bright red potion, and you feel kind of hungry, Moonin.
How much can he possibly eat?
Like Bertol's kind of tasty when he's all fucking ripped up and being worked on by Rue.
He just ate like 7 people.
There's always room. Okay, it's called a little treat, you know.
Man, those tears made him fucking ravenous. Apparently,
is this a little treat? A little sweet treat?
There's plenty of elf meat here.
Yeah.
Also, Moonin needs to find an area big enough for a spell or a teleport circle.
I think we should wait till we get to dry land for that.
Yeah.
Let's wait till we get to land.
So, Rue, you've patched the artery. Not the woods yet. Bleeding? Fixed. Yep. There's still chunks of flesh missing. And all these ragged holes are part of traumatized flesh sections. I'm going to send you a DM, and I'm going to let you choose what you do next. Copy?
Yep. Because if I recall correctly, the way the autodidact fixed my leg was cutting away the traumatized flesh and then patching it back up with healing magic. Well, let's see what you send me. Force the flesh to heal.
Don't say out loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Need help with knife work? Kellyan's pretty good with it.
Pulls out like a kitchen knife.
Get away from me!
Okay. And is that the only option?
Only 2 you know of.
The only options?
And for being a boat, yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, he's going to say, Kellyan, come here.
Kellyan will approach.
And you haven't known this man long, but you have never seen a person so focused in your entire fucking life, dude. He's going to say, I need you to do me a favor, take a knife, and I need you to scrape away the bone here. And he's going to point at the parts that have been sheared away by the bullet.
You can see where the brass jacket of this round has left metallic grazings along the bone.
I need you to scrape away at this point here, this point here, and this point here, okay? And while you do that, I'm going to cast some healing magic to force it to heal back into place. We just need to get rid of the traumatized bits.
All right. Kellyan will tap his mortar shell for good luck.
And then they're gonna roll bladed weapons and brain power, a rare alternative roll.
Ooh.
Before he cuts it, though, before he goes to work, though, he's going to take a second to look Kellyan in the eyes and say, "Scrape, do not cut."
Understood.
Onimaru says pulled pork sounds good tomorrow.
Let me see.
Delicious.
So I have a +4 to hit when using bladed weapons, not to.
This is
Is there any chance I could help him with the roll?
If Kellyan had medical or cooking and brewing, it could help. But Rue, you're just too busy. You're too busy, my man.
Okay.
So I want Kellyan to roll me bladed weapons and brain power. +5, whatever you roll on a d20.
It could be worse.
I saw that 2 flash. I was like, ooh.
I know, right?
Me too.
You fucking scared me. My stomach dropped.
Fucking DC fucking monkey brain. Cling, 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 cling. Yes! So Kellyan...
Check his leg!
So Kellyan, what do you do?
Kellyan is going to very carefully, as per instructions, scrape along the bone.
Okay.
Scrape along
the designated points.
Yep.
Yeah, at the designated points as Rue works.
Hommel, as you're watching Kellyan scrape away slivers of Birch's literal living leg bone, and like he's whittling a fucking stick, what do you do?
God! Oh gods! Oh the fuck!
Kellyan, as he's very focused on his task, Moonin, that was your name, yes? Could you please remove the spider from the cabin?
No.
Yeah.
No.
This is very important work. If you would be so kind.
No.
We'll just kind of say sternly to Hummel, "Get your vomit away from my patient, or I will feed you to the merfolk."
Hummel is throwing up the opposite direction from this. He's over the side of the boat.
He's not even looking at you.
Out of the cabin right now.
He's not looking at you. He's just working.
I'm over to the sides of the.
Hummel, as the healing stream is forcing you to give birth to shards of shrapnel as it kind of pops out of your flesh. Give me a grit save to see if you can keep your web in as well.
Or just panic web.
Christ.
Web.
You guys made me web.
It's great.
So
I got this.
So as Hummel vomits,
literal spaghetti falling out of his pocket.
so as Hummel's vomiting, he's just webbing and just like would you shut the fuck up? As Hummel's vomiting, he's losing control of his spinnerets, and he's just he's just making a pile of fucking deck cord webbing on the side of the boat.
Jesus Christ, man.
Stop playing that fucking sound, you bastard. God damn it, dude. Just a fat fart. Jesus.
Oh, who died?
Was that me?
Died.
Oh,
I
think it was me
That
briefly.
was my will to live. Premature webbing, yeah, no joke. So while Hammel's losing out both ends, both webbing and vomiting, Moonin, what do you do?
There's nothing I can do unless Rue asks me, and so like I said, I'm just moving bodies, clean up. If Rue needs spare parts,
He'll kind of like
Technically,
genuinely
hold on
consider
here.
that for a moment.
Technically, Moon is not wrong because
He's not incorrect.
you're an advanced healer. There's plenty of muscle tissue. I mean, I won't stop you.
Oh boy, the
We'll kind of glance
tissue
at this
injection on
corpse
that
here.
shit.
And we have a dead Brim Touch slave in the water we can go get. Close.
No, too much salt water on that one. That one's brined by now.
I
He'll
mean,
kind of glance at this corpse here and be like, "I can make it work."
I can make that work. So,
Kellyan will quietly say, "Let's try to save what resources we have first."
He just kind of like goes back to work with the healing magic. How's the bone looking?
So you guys slice away all the traumatized flesh you can. And Rue, do you like apply healing here and there to kind of test it out, or do you want to get all the flesh removed first?
I'm applying healing here and there every so often to make sure, I don't cut off more flesh than I need to.
Okay. So as you guys kind of carve away at Birch's leg, kind of more or less Sunday luncheon his fucking leg in small little sivers, you start getting aware the flesh is responding a lot better than the traumatized flesh, but there is quite a bit of flesh that has been cut away. More or less, you guys have had to cut away at least 4 pounds of Birch's leg. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Dog's barking at something. It sounds like a very threatening bark. 1 second.
You're good, man.
You okay, by the way, Rue? What was
I'm fine.
the knock that both of you have concerning?
So you said your brother was locked out?
Oh, yeah. So what happened was I heard a whole bunch of banging on my wall, right? And I thought somebody was trying to break into the fucking house. So I was like, well, fuck, okay. So I grabbed my Browning and went to go check.
I love this country.
I
love this country so much.
Great.
That's the second time I've heard it.
I'm here with my MP5. Just in case.
Snake had a similar instance.
On her car and made the dogs freak out.
Oh.
Okay.
Snake had a similar instance where he just grabbed his shotgun.
So you've had to kind of carve away pounds of Birch's flesh of his leg. We were finally down to where the flesh is responding a little better than what it was before. What's your plan? And now I'm saying, all right, technically, you're a very advanced healer and more or less a field surgeon. You could try and supplant meat back onto that leg. And if it works, I mean, there's very little, it's more or less, instead of having to regrow flesh, you're simply just replacing flesh.
Grafting it on.
Grafting,
yeah.
Thank you, grafting.
Would I know if that's a war crime?
Who cares?
He's already dead.
Yeah, he's dead, but like technically it's desecrating a corpse.
Come on, to save another.
Yeah, I think it's recycling.
Of course,
if anyone's getting charged for desecrating a corpse, I think Moonin.
I love Moonin.
Just
recycling.
Time.
Hey, that's a cultural thing. That's not a war crime.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, it's just like that one just doesn't apply to harpies.
So it's terrorism, but they still do it.
It's more like recycling.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but it's terrorism when the harpy eats 7 people, but I eat 1, and all of a sudden.
Birch, hey, Birch, why did that one harpy call you Tin Can? I don't want to talk about it.
So, which leg am I currently working on? The left or the right?
Right leg. The right leg is the one that's really fucked up.
Okay. Kind of like, is Kellyan still doing a lot of cutting, or is he kind of like freed up a little more now?
Kellyan's more or less finished.
Okay, so I'll kind of snap my fingers and point at the corpse right next to us. Kellyan, grab me that right leg, would you?
Kellyan, is there a handy axe about?
Oh, sure,
through that bone.
There's a fireman's axe, yeah.
If not, Moonin will help you.
Now,
yep, Kellyan's going to begin carefully, making a round cut on the leg, and then just break that bone with an axe.
First crit save.
I thought he was passed out.
I hope he wakes up so he can see this.
Hummel shitting and farting in the background. I mean, vomiting and farting.
I'm shitting, I'm farting. So, Birch, you're still passed out. So, as the axe comes down and chops off this leg, Birch, you are thankfully still passed out.
And Kellyan wants to make sure Elm is watching at this point.
Elm's like just look at the ceiling. Now, Birch, thankfully you're not awake to see them sizing up this amputated leg next to your leg, and like, you don't see that go on. But Rue and Kellyan, you look around, you realize this leg, despite being maybe a few shades darker, is a pretty approximate, size and shape to Birch's leg.
Can I check this Southern Elf for like a blood type tag?
So Rue, technically, just via his magic, can just switch it over.
Okay, makes sense.
So the blood type doesn't matter here?
More or less, I mean, you'll keep an eye on it, but there are ways for advanced healing to like just kind of flush that bitch out or repopulate the flesh with the correct blood type or just force it to behave. It depends on how high you roll.
Okay. In that case, I would like to take as little material. I would like to do this with as little material from the donor as possible.
Cadaver
Okay.
leg.
I don't want. Huh?
You know, the cadaver leg.
Yeah. I'm trying to use as little material from it as possible, just enough to get everything in the right place so that it has some kind of lattice to form across, so that the actual native flesh has some kind of lattice to form across. So like a couple tendons here, maybe a vein there, just enough to hold it together and give it something to grow on.
Okay. Roll me a medical brain power.
Okie.
Now what? Now basically, you're going to transfer bone and muscle, or just muscle?
Just muscle. I want the bone to remain native.
Got you. Wise. So you start slowly carving out muscle from the donor leg. Hummel, you're like, oh. You turn around and you see Rue sawing on this cadaver leg. Crit save.
Right.
Please don't fail it, because I know you do. You're playing that fucking fart noise again. God damn it. Hummel, what do you do?
Oh, turns back around. Oh.
At this point, is he just dry heaving?
Yeah.
As you turn back around with this little, like, because the waves are still rolling, you know, your vomit's getting washed away. As a female mermaid breaks the surface below you, a string of bile hits her right in the forehead. She kind of goes,
Oh no!
and looks up at you. She's like,
Is it the female mermaid?
It
No,
is, yes.
no,
Yes, it
please,
is.
no.
So as
You vomited on your future wife,
so
Hummel.
as bile drips out your chin hub, you look down and you see this beautiful merwoman just like, what the fuck? You know, it's like you're like bile on her fucking face. You're like,
visceral surgery, visceral. Just Hummel like lifts her up and like shows her. Hummel lifts her out of the water and shows her.
so Rue,
It's great that she doesn't share a language with you.
So Rue, you hear like cursing and splashing and the sounds of a fight breaking out. You kind of glance over. You see a mermaid breaching over the rail, like trying to choke out Hummel. You know. So Hummel, give me a grappling check at disadvantage.
Oh god, it's happening again.
CKB or brawn.
It's CKB plus brawn.
Okay.
So go
This
scroll.
Goliath flirting is weird.
Plus brawn. Day in the life of Hummel.
So Hummel is able to manhandle this woman out of the water. You guys see bile dripping down her face. She's screeching out in horror and anger, like clawing at Hummel's face. And it's just like, so while that's happening, Rue, you start grafting back on the muscle and doing healing. Do a healing roll for me. So what happens here?
Okay. And to be clear, I'm trying to use as little foreign material as possible, okay? Healing and brain power, correct?
Foreign material.
Yes.
No.
I'm avoiding the word corpse as much as possible.
Do a healing roll, your advanced healing roll.
Oh, okay, yeah. 3d10.
Daddy wants shatters.
3d10x plus 6.
No
Nope.
shatters. So I want to see chance. That's not great. No. That we'll say high's good. Yeah, high's good. Type of scarring. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, it's gonna be one of the worst ones. You know what? Since you're one scarring him there, Rue, I want you to roll me a d26.
Yeah. Alrighty. /R 1d26.
1.
I think one's the good. I think low is good.
It's on a table, and I'm adjusting due to where the wound is. I'm kind of going down the list until I find that works. And thankfully, it was eye damage. Go down. Hand amputation can't work. 3 charming scars. So whoever takes off Birch's pants, we can find some really rather charming scars down there. I guess.
So are you gonna say he's black in all the right places?
No.
Also,
so let's see.
Also, he gets +2 moxie.
Yeah,
that.
you get a moxie bonus. So Birch, if you take your pants off, you're gonna be a little more moxie-ish.
Do I have to take the pants off?
Yeah. So, but
Well, they do have to be visible.
if you wear like, I don't know, like a
Short shorts?
mankini or short shorts, yeah, charming scars on.
Get yourself some silkies and skin. Full absinthe meta.
So charming scars on off-colored leg, right leg.
So he's literally gonna be like, hang on, roll me a moxie check, Birch. Hang on a second. Pulls his pants down.
Hey,
hey.
So with the skin, assuming once I get to the skin layer, I've pretty much got him out of the woods. Is there any way I could maybe use the foreign material to make it look almost like a quartz pattern?
No. It's gonna look like blotches of like wrong-colored skin.
Black.
Okay,
Just
it's
black
fine.
skin.
It's not black. It's just really tan.
Man.
Hey, baby, want to see what else is black?
No, what do you
Black
think
elf,
it
I've
is?
seen that before.
Wait, hold on. I thought Southern elves didn't tan.
Well, this one, no, this
Arabic.
one's tan. That's how it is. This one's tan.
Arabic.
Found the one tan Southern elf.
Yep. So
We killed him.
You know how some whites are just really fucking tan? How Southern elf is. He's just really fucking tan. He's fucking scouse. All right.
We killed him shiny.
Must have some valley elf in him.
Got a little
So there's-
I'm talking about.
We killed a shiny, didn't we?
We did. We killed a
No, we
shiny.
killed the shiny Pokemon. So, Rue, you get the leg put back together. You're kind of like patting it down. Mind you, you are red up to like here on your fur. There's like blood on your face, But Birch, your body stabilizing, and you kind of come to a little bit, Birch, and you kind of look down and you see that Rue is covered in your blood. Kellyan's holding a knife. There is a dead leg missing parts next to your leg, and your leg is colored wrong. So what do you do, Birch?
Just gonna sit back and kind of wipe his forehead with the blood-covered arm, getting all that blood across his forehead.
Kellyan's going to reach a hand over to Rue to shake.
I'll shake his hand.
It
How
would
you
have
feeling,
been,
Birch?
you would have been a very useful asset for the resistance.
Hey,
I've seen plenty of men die from wounds like that.
Rue, could you hand me my saddlebag real quick?
Yeah, sure thing. He's gonna reach for it with a non-blood covered arm, and or as little blood as possible, and he'll kind of hand him his saddlebag.
We're just gonna grab 2 menthol cigarettes out of his saddlebag, light both of them, and then just pop one in Rue's mouth.
He'll nod at you and start smoking his menthol.
Just gonna. Thanks.
In my
Appreciate
craft, in my craft era, crafting it up pretty hard right now. What the fuck is this comic?
Kellyan's gonna pick up the donor leg and offer it to Moonin. Do you want this, or should I toss it overboard?
Yeah, Moonin will finish it.
He'll look at you, Birch, and go, how does it feel, though? Does it feel any better? Do me a favor and do a little bit of movement with it.
Birch is gonna, I guess just stand up, do a couple squats.
I mean, the leg feels good. It feels brand new, and it
looks good.
It feels a little bit foreign, and this flesh doesn't quite match
Where-
your flesh.
Oh, like, I think you
No.
fix my knee a little bit.
Well, I did my best. I kind of had to shove my hand up there a little further than I would have liked, but, well,
You
the
know,
farmer roll was nicked in 2 pieces.
How about you just leave those details out? If you don't mind.
Fair enough. It's up to
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yeah, doctor-patient confidentiality.
Appreciate it, Doc.
So are we going to talk about that accent drop you got?
I'm trying to find
He's
out.
giving you a little smile, like you don't have to approach it if you don't want to.
Accent drop? Isn't this a normal human accent? Because Kellyan has no fucking idea that he's not a human.
Hold on, I got a roll for what kind of scar it is. So while y'all talking, go ahead.
It's a lightning bolt.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
He's a
what's
wizard.
Gonna be a
Is Hummel still holding the mermaid?
yeah. He was just like just punching him over and over again in the fucking face to try to get him to let her go because he's got
I'm
it.
almost like no, like did the operation. He was performing a very visceral operation.
Put Mermaid back.
That's why I threw up. I'm sorry. What?
Put Mermaid back before Hummel starts incident.
Right. I'm sorry. It was very disturbing. I let her go. Call me.
Now,
Rue.
now, real quick, before I forget, Rue, roll me a D.
Yes.
Roll me a D10. What number you get here?
All right.
Am I getting 2 scars?
Stand by.
Ooh, I got 2 scars.
No fucking way.
What?
I want Hummel and Moonin and Birch and Rue and Kelly and all roll me brain power. Roll me modern knowledge and brain power if you have it.
Okay.
This is actually fucking hilarious.
Kellyan doesn't know much.
Is that Rue's roll for
I got
modern
a
knowledge?
23.
I've got a 29.
Okay,
That's-
so
Not right.
the scar resembles a shape, and as Birch is talking, Rue's looking at it now, and so is Hummel looking at it, and you've seen it before with the humans. It's a hold on, I get a good image of it. Here it is. The it's got an odd blob-like shape to it that you two recognize. What you guys do with this is up to you, but the shape looks like this.
Is it a dick bug?
What? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see.
I know, but you don't recognize what it is. These two do.
Wait a second. Is that the shiny?
Bruce just
That's
laughing his ass off. He's trying so hard not to drop the cigarette, but he's laughing. He just he just goes, "Holy fuck! I just realized what I did to you, man. I'm so sorry."
Marin told me about this.
I'll give you a hint. I rolled on a random shape generator. I rolled a Pokemon.
I got this.
I had Rue
it's
roll.
Pikachu.
I had Rue roll for how many clicks it was. I did that many clicks, and I got this Pokemon. The fact it's this one, because your leg is off colored and tan, is honestly fucking perfect.
I know. Marin was telling me about this on his the PS Boy or whatever. They're Okimon. It's an Okimon.
You
Oh my
dumbass. It's a. Do I know what Pokemon are?
You do not.
You can't tell me. You cannot tell me I'm a dumbass if you don't even know what Okimon
It's
are.
the-
It's an Okimon. It's a Laponi. What was it again? Laponi.
Yeah, it's the rabbit all the humans want to fuck.
Oh god.
So
Are
here's,
you?
so here's the
fuck?
here's the shape in your chat.
Laponi. That's
You know
what it
what?
is. Is
Fuck-
it Laponi?
You know, it's fuck all that. You know, just genuinely. Yeah, it's a put on accent, Rue. I just hope you know. I don't know why you made my skull in that shape. That's just.
Hey, no,
they-
man, that was
oh,
not
don't you-
intentional. That was not intentional in the slightest.
It was almost
I
honest.
think that's
That's something.
The 25 millimeter carefully tracing the line.
it's a Laponi, Pac-Man. It's a Laponi.
That's why I was laughing. Yeah, I've got a little Pokemon here, Batman. What is it,
I got a little Pokemon here, Birch. What is it, Rue?
Oh my god, a cowboy with a Laponi tattoo on my thigh.
It's not a tattoo, it's a
Sorry,
Sorry,
scar.
baby, the pants stay on during sex. I'm embarrassed to pull them
No,
down
no,
all the way.
Wait,
No,
remember,
plus
this
2
Laponi
Moxie.
also gives you plus 2
it's also
Moxie.
charming.
Yeah, it gives you plus 2
It's a
Moxie.
really cool scar.
You're like, is that a fucking Laponi? Badass.
Bro,
Hummel puts
You should give him plus 4 moxie with humans.
Hummel
so-
puts a hand on his shoulder. Honestly, Birch, I think it's pretty cool.
so,
You know what? My name's not even fucking Birch.
Oh,
so if you guys had rolled a 2, it would have been Onyx. If you rolled a 4, Carbink.
Carbink.
Fuck is Carbink?
Oh no. Carbink is like it's a little rock fairy dude. It looks like a top.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Is it
cute.
you?
I
So-
actually kind of like Carbink.
So you missed out
Kinda
on
cute, yeah.
cool rock Pokemon, little fey Pokemon, like the fucking horror bunny Pokemon. Like that's honestly fucking
The
poetic.
horror bunny.
You
Dude, I love Lopunny. Unironically, just beyond the fucking Coomer bullshit.
No, the
I like
Mega
Lopunny.
Lopunny.
It's cool.
They gave her thigh
Two
highs,
ass.
for God's sakes.
Ripped thigh highs on a Pokemon.
What?
Fucking
Mega Lopunny.
You
Look
don't
up
know
Mega
that?
Lopunny.
Yeah, so a Mega
No.
Lopunny
Hold
has
on, I'm gonna
ripped
find that
thigh
image for
highs.
you.
Like that's not
Wait,
that's not
Mega
even a joke.
Lopunny.
Mega
That's-
Lopunny has
Wow.
ripped thigh highs and
That's after
pigtails.
that's after Joker got to.
That-
Oh, that's
that's not even a joke.
Hold on.
They gave her ripped black thigh highs. That's not even a fucking
Mega
joke.
There you
Lopunny
go.
weakness.
That's
I
not,
feel like they know what they were
There's
doing.
so much porn in
Oh,
this Google
God.
search. Oh my god.
Wait, why? There's no porn on mine. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, there
There's
you
no
there's no porn on. Never mind.
No, there's no explicit porn. That just goes to show what he's looking at. There is this one. I'll share this one with you guys.
So
Whoa!
regardless, you guys have successfully taken Jesus. You,
I know, right?
Stop!
You have successfully taken the boat, bursted.
Oh, well, you're not helping us with the allegations here, buddy.
Bursted, not put out to death. Just Sonic Arrow's face as PFP at the fucking chat, looking down like, "Is that a little punny?" So
I bet your jellyfish is moist. That's what that picture says.
Quick out of character concession here. Do you guys understand what you currently have in your possession?
Yes, a very,
Holy
very
fucking
expensive boat.
Shit, this thing's gnarly.
Yeah, this boat is quite capable of going on the assault. You have two 25mm Bushmaster autocannons attached to a firing suite. You have a very advanced boat, which is also technically a base. So, and even this boat itself will be a huge boon to any kind of mercenary group, rogue kingdom, the Veil Riders. There are kings in the north who'd pay you a fucking, like, with land so you'll have a huge thing here. So I want to know.
We outgun like everything on the water currently,
Except the Ticonderoga.
And with the
except the Ticonderoga.
and what the dwarves have, technically.
Well, they're on our side.
Yes.
And the problem is, we also do not outgun any of the battleships they might be bringing in.
We got time.
Yeah, we have time for those two.
So-
What I saw was the future. I saw the future, and they weren't even through yet. So
yeah, but
we
we
have
don't-
time.
So you guys
That might be tomorrow for all we know.
So just quick out of character, because right now in character they're kind of like taking a breather, finding snacks. Birch is looking at his little punny fucking cigar. So for you guys, you have this boat. What exactly is your plan now? Because all your slaves but one are dead. The horse is dead. You lost two boats because these are sinking under the water. The merfolk are guiding both boats towards where they want to rest. So you guys have a very advanced patrol craft, and the ball is kind of in your court. So what do you guys want to do?
We need the harpoons aboard the Ticonderoga.
I say that we continue forward with the plan we had previously to meet up with the maids on shore, and then maybe also get some Veil Riders in through a teleport circle to help man
Yeah,
the
Hey,
boat.
we
I don't know
absolutely
about the
need to know
teleport
it is
circle
bad.
because we know that can be detected, right?
About that, Moonin got a message. Moonin needs to go ashore and create a teleport circle.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, if we can get there, yeah, we go meet up with my boys back on shore. Make a teleport circle, and proceed from there. I say. But in terms of my say, we need the harpoons aboard that Ticonderoga.
You know,
At the very least,
you know, there's more than harpoons on that boat, right?
yes,
They're,
but those are usable anti-ship missiles.
well, there's anti-air
Yeah.
missiles. There's anti-ship missiles.
Yes,
there are cruise
there are-
missiles.
Yes, I'm aware there's rims, tomahawks. I mean, I don't know what mix of rims and tomahawks it has
There's-
aboard, but
Yeah, I mean, because like they
There-
can have it
there's-
stocked with like different various things. Really.
yes, they have there's 122 launch tubes that could have anything in them.
They also could all be empty, but not like.
Well, we know there's missiles aboard, at least tomahawks. And-
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can get even one of those harpoons back to be replicated, that gives us a much better chance against the any of those battleships, which and I know this is completely above game, but it's possible there's shell maidens aboard those.
Could you imagine, like, we finally got the sailors across, and a harpoon missile just fucking cracks in the center of it and sinks it? Like, God!
Yeah, if one of those shells is enchanted to be a shell maiden, they could wipe out Valhalla Hill with it.
Yeah. Oh,
we need
speaking of
something
shell
to
maidens,
kill those ships if they get through.
Speaking of maidens, all of the ammunition on this boat is human, right?
Yep.
Of which you have none.
I would like to search all of the ammo that from the enemies and see if I can find
Of
a
which you have
maiden.
none. Solid fucking joke, Hummel. Jesus.
Of which you have none.
So you want to check every shell, you say?
No, I'm not going to touch them, but I will run my hand over each of them to get that same sort of sense thing that I've been getting. See if I can catch window.
25
Maiden
millimeter,
sense.
4.7, 7.62. I'm gonna roll for a 25
Are
millimeter.
you a Discord mod?
Shut the fuck up, Alma. I'll beat your ass to death.
I got maiden sense.
Oh, by the way, guard. Oh,
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask before I forget. The suppressor on that MP5, is it on the Trilug or on the threads?
Thread.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on my M4.
You gonna take the can?
I'm gonna take. I'm the only one with a 1/2x28 threaded
Fucking scandalous.
barrel right now.
So we'll go to the map over here. Let's go to the map. Go to the map. So go to
What
your,
are Rue's maiden senses saying?
So 52 10 rounds of 25 millimeters. Shut up, Hummel.
I meant to say, is his maiden sense tingling? That's what I meant to say. I'm
All
sorry.
right, that's a negative on 25 millimeter rounds. Let's roll. Get out of the way, you fucking turd. Let's go for. Fuck me, it's easy. Just go type it out. Let's do this for the M2 rounds.
I see a 90 in there.
There's 5,330 rounds of 12.7, which is 40 M2s. So let's put of M2. And then for the, we'll do a 300 here. It's the map 15,000 rounds of 7.62, which is quite fair, really. 15
The resistance is eating good tonight.
of M240 Bravo is a M240.
And all Killian would see is just Rue running his hand, like, not even touching the ammunition, just over a bucket full of ammunition.
I mean, surely you're just running it over the belts.
Well, he's not even touching the belts. He's like running his hand.
What I will
like,
say
to...
though is that Rue is seeing link upon link of fresh human brass. Roll me a grit save there, Rue.
Okay.
There's a lot of bullets to check.
I'm not saying that all this massive brass is making you feel a certain way, but it's not making you feel a certain way.
How's his bride feeling about all this delicious, delicious food?
Rather jealous, really, because they're all bigger than her.
Aw.
She's currently a 7.62 by 54R.
Yeah,
she's a sizable bullet.
But that's all like 25 millimeter. That'd be a big gal. Basically, if a 25 millimeter was a little it'd be about this tall on your shoulder.
Use them.
You know the Chobit robots? Remember those fucking things, the little shoulder-mounted ones? Be like that size.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I have to ask, since with Kellyan lugging around this shell, does he see Rue's bride?
What shell?
I'm lugging around this enchanted mortar shell.
Oh no.
Okay, good.
Let's see here. Negative. So there are no brides on this boat, or peoples.
Okay, that's fair.
Hold on. There are fucking flares. God.
Flares?
Flare maiden, flare maiden, flare maiden.
There are 19 flare shells, which is good to note.
I want to know what a flare maiden is.
These are, mind you, signal flares, like those kind of things.
Yeah, no, that's super cool.
Let you do it, game. No flare maidens.
Aw,
She
I
keeps
wanted to know
setting
what
my
that might
fucking
be.
clothes on fire. What? Let's see here. Anything else on these boats?
A flare maiden for Sugi would have been wild.
I know, right?
It was.
Hey, I tried, man. I tried to give you that white phosphorus bullet.
Yeah. So more or
Yeah,
less,
I did.
someone was being stingy and took them all.
being fucking stingy. But yeah, so you guys have a is it Mark 5, correct? No, Mark 6. Mark 6. Roman numerals. A Mark 6 patrol boat.
I made the same mistake earlier.
Yeah, so you guys have a very important boat in your position, right?
This boat cost $15 million US.
So right now, if you guys turn this boat in to Yule, you're in the book. You're in book 5. If you don't, you risk. Now, if you don't, you risk losing it, and you won't be in book 5. If you take this boat and assault and take Ticonderoga, you're definitely schmeckily in fucking book 5. I'll have to go and actually rewrite 3 chapters to work you in. So, what happens next is completely up to you. You guys could completely turn the plot of book 5, or you can go the easy way to be turning the Mark 5 patrol boat and be like basically a Mark 6. Fuck me. So I'll say it this way: turn on a Mark 6 patrol boat. You're about a page or 2. You turn in Ticonderoga, you're 3 chapters.
I have to say, from what our characters know, knowing about the possibility of those bigger warships coming through, and knowing that we need some kind of counter to that,
actually,
I can't.
I will say, if you guys turn this boat in, you'll learn the first secret that people who don't watch the stream won't know of how the dwarves move their boats around.
See, I'm really fucking curious about that, but in terms of in-world lore, we need something to deal with those other 6 ships. If even one of them makes it through and we have nothing to counter
missile. Wow, dude.
A harpoon we have
get back in touch with Bell Riders as soon as possible.
Yeah, we need to get in touch with Command.
We have only one opening on the Ticonderoga. If they find that this boat is gone, they are going to lock.
Where is... So I'll say one thing. I'll pull up this map real quick.
That shit
You're breaking up, buddy.
Down. So
you guys...
And we will never...
If you do want to turn this boat in, you have to go all the way down the coast. Like, right here. You have to go all the way down the coast, all the way down, and drive this bitch all the way over here. So where
Sorry, dude, you were like cutting out bad for a while.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or Nessence?
Yeah, we didn't hear
any
any
of Discord went down for a bit.
Gotcha.
Close
Okay.
and reopen.
So more or less, you guys, if you guys want to turn, so say y'all want to find a velvet and like turn this boat in. There's no way to turn it in where it is right now. There's no way to move this thing. You have to drive it all the way across to the Broken Kingdoms and all the way down the coast.
We not just stop it. We can stop at Coastal Rizzler. Why is that a town?
There be the Coastal
Sorry, that
Rizzler.
just murdered me.
I like that. I put this here. No one cares. Dark Shore, World of Warcraft. No one knows. Like, oh, fucking
Okay,
Coastal
yeah,
Rizzler.
but Coastal Rizzler.
That was my 40-year-old brother's thing. I didn't play Warcraft.
I thought it was funny putting in Coastal Rizzler.
No, it is. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
So,
but
okay,
yeah.
I'm thinking that we do need to get that Ticonderoga because, if those other 6 ships make it through and we have nothing to combat them, that's just a straight shot right up to New Sanrian. So we need to get something to lodge some kind of offensive. I don't think that we can just drive that all the way back there, not only because we need the Ticonderoga, but because we won't have enough gas in this boat to make it all the way there.
That's also true.
This actually, I think you guys deserve to have Ticonderoga.
No, we should absolutely take the Ticonderoga, but we need to get in touch with Veil Riders so we can man it.
Yeah.
Moonin needs to get on shore. Moonin has a surprise.
So we already had a plan to meet up with the maid mercenaries on shore when this ship came in to attack us.
Yeah.
So we should head over to shore, set up some kind of fob, just something really small and simple.
Where
we can meet the maids.
Hold on.
You literally have a terrorist camp we can go to.
Did you guys hear Moonin?
Oh, we do?
Or no?
I
Yeah,
heard.
he's got a
I heard
surprise
that.
coming
Surprise.
through the teleportation.
So let's go.
Yeah, let's do that. At the very
Oh, yeah,
least, we need to
sounds
go meet up and make decisions that way.
Yeah.
Once we know what all the cards we have.
Okay, now you
'cause-
guys do remember that I have things on timers, right? You're all tracking that?
Yes.
That's why we're trying to make this decision quickly.
Okay. So remember, it's not just like you guys go. I have these things ticking down in the background. You guys got to be aware of. I don't want you guys getting caught off guard when this fucking ship just fucking leaves because the wedding's over.
Yeah,
So,
we need
Yes,
to be
we
quick. and do it
have
before the
until
wedding.
tomorrow. Yeah, we have until tomorrow.
So
we go meet up with my boys, find the maids very quickly, and
Find
bring
the
in
maids.
bring in Moonen's surprise, and honestly grab every fucking mercenary and Veil Rider
How
we can
far-
on the other side of that portal.
Moonin,
how
go.
far
Go
your
meet up with the boys.
Moonin,
how
go.
far is your team away?
Well, we were pretty close to shore when we got pinged, I believe. So we were in a little cove along the shore north of Lunari Wharf. We were heading there already, so we should be pretty close because we were close enough to trigger whatever sonar buoy we did
There you
to.
go.
Also, did we figure out which Ticonderoga this is? Just for my
A
own personal
Ticonderoga.
autism. Because it can't be the Ticonderoga, because the Ticonderoga was
It is merely
simple.
Ticonderoga class.
yes.
We're gonna
I-
ask for the name as soon as we go on board.
Yes.
We do not know.
It is a
Exactly
I say
mystery.
what this thing is.
Let's
we
just
go
get
meet-
ashore right now.
Yes, let's
Yeah,
go
let's
ashore.
get to shore.
Yes.
Go
We are all in agreement.
Do not Batman cameo me. please mark where upon the shore you guys want to drive to.
Where were we going to meet up with them? Which cove is it?
I mean, just if I have to give, I have to just
Like up
give
here? Okay.
like somewhere around there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so right next to Lennar.
I mean, like within walking distance. Yeah. Because we don't have ships or cars. We're
Yeah,
Oh,
alright,
we're local yokel terrorists. Okay.
So,
Al-Qaeda.
on
Yeah.
second here, Birch is gonna go down into the
Hello.
the section, right?
Hello?
Y'all can hear me, right?
yeah.
What?
we
I
hear
saw my girlfriend walk past.
All right. He's gonna crack his hands. How much of this is similar to the controls of a PT boat?
you. Not even fucking close. No. Not-
Okay.
Hi, puppy. Hello.
Knowledge. What
You
do I have
potty?
to roll to try to gather this together?
yeah, gonna have
It's
to.
I think I have the best odds of moving this thing
If anyone has modern knowledge or piloting in brain power, now is your time.
Ugh.
Moonin has all three.
Which
Where's
is
my
higher.
sheet?
Modern knowledge.
You know what? Roll me both of brain power. I want both. Roll me both. God, you guys. suck
Oh. Hummel is like. Oh wow.
this. Boat. fucking Hummel.
No, it's easy. It's easy. You just take this and then you. Oh.
Hey, get your fucking hands off the controls, mate.
No, wait. What does this one do?
Oh.
No, that's the kill switch.
Actually, Moonin.
Right.
Moonin, my apologies. Pilot and cunning.
You know, I don't see pilot on here. I know you gave it to me for the. Well, it may have been just for the Apache. So
Oh, it is pretty patchy. Okay, so it's roll me cunning then. Roll me cunning and then modern knowledge and brain powers. I think you already rolled. Yeah, so roll me cunning. Just see what you get up on cunning. So Birch, you know, like the boaty thing works with you got a little throttle lever on it, and you got a little steery thing. That you know.
I'm almost gonna say a prayer to the way.
oh shit, you said modern knowledge. Oh, it's only 2 to that.
Okay. So
Damn.
let's see here. 13 and 19. So Birch, you know the basics of how to drive this thing. You know, you got the little throttle thingy, and they look way different, but you got okay.
Hold on to your
it's-
butts.
what is this?
Someone's jamming their thumb in.
I will DM the
Cody has
details.
just activated a wallet
Great.
shaker mule potion. I will DM the
What?
details.
Our boat blows up.
Our boat is haunted.
Thanks,
Your-
Chad.
Your
what
boat
other
explodes.
haunted
Fuck you,
boat?
players. No, my place in the.
We're just playing, chat. We love you.
Your boat has syphilis. No.
Your boat is ligma.
Your boat has ligma.
You know, my cousin Yuri can drive a boat.
Is this your cousin Yuri of ligma?
Ligma balls.
Yuri.
Oh god, not the STDs. So through a collection. Oh, who has language?
I do. I
Me.
think.
Moonin does.
If you have
I don't know
language,
English.
if you have language, roll language or brain power for me. A
have
boat
language
with
and-
syphilis. If I had a nickel.
What? Oh, I do
If
have
I had a
language.
nickel for every time that happened.
Language,
have
brain
two
power.
Bitch.
Language, brain power.
Your ties are cursed, guard. Why is everybody rolling
Man.
so low?
You got. You know what? You guys have some saved rolls. I'm gonna blow all three on Birch and Moon and Hummel. Roll again for me. I think I should waste these on you guys now. There we go. Now we're fucking cooking. God damn it, Moon.
Slightly
I don't
better.
know, my rolls have been low lately.
How is Hummel the highest? Okay, so Birch, you are driving. Moonin, you're operating the systems to the ship because they all work kind of like on radios and they kind of work similar to like, other systems the Veilers have, but more rudimentary. But somehow Hummel's like has a manual going, the eyes are kind of like all going different angles, he's reading these fucking TR manuals. And Hummel is slowly telling Birch and Moonin what to do for either thermal systems, how to drive it, and you guys kind of work together, and you're slowly figuring it out. These rolls are so low, but you at least know how to move the fucking thing. All right. So, problem is, you guys don't know how to turn it off.
Where's the key?
These things
It's a military
these
vehicle.
don't have keys.
Yeah.
There aren't keys to military ships. They're just a fucking
I mean,
system of
Moonin's
switches.
mechanical. He'll know at least how to pull a field line.
Mechanical brain power. Moonin, go.
Why doesn't Rue have a single point in any modern knowledge or anything? Your brain power is so fucking high.
I'm a fucking healer. That's my job. I don't have to do all the modern knowledge
No!
shit because my
That's
job is to
huge!
deal with your
It's
fucking
fucking
life.
huge, Moonin!
He's
Holy
huge.
shit!
He's big dick swinging. He's huge. Okay, so Moonin.
Oh my god.
Let's go, baby!
With
That's
the
what we're waiting for. That's what we're talking about.
With the mechanical,
My rolls have been so low lately.
I know. So with a 55, which is just below the like fuck you category, or I think it is. Is it that or impossible? So working out through how
That's fuck you.
everything works. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you're up there. Moonin, not Moonin. Hummel, roll me another language and brain power with advantage. As now Moonin's trying to coax you. Like, hey, what does that do? What does that do? And Moonin's kind of pointing out things he needs, and you're translating.
Let's go.
Okay. So Hummel, you're like, okay, and you guys kind of slowly figuring it. While Birch is like, I want a boat, and Birch, you've had a rough day.
Oh.
You're driving a very powerful boat. The day has gotten better. You have a little pawnee on your thigh. You had a guy's arm inside you, and not in a way that most people would think. But you know what? You're getting to drive a human boat with an autocannon on the back and front. It's a pretty good day, Birch.
You know what? This is not too bad. Just sailing all the open seas with the boys, human boat. Oh, I should probably reintroduce myself. Rue, you there, buddy? He's keeping his eye on the water, so he's not entirely sure if Rue's behind him. I'd imagine.
Yeah,
Rue's
I'm right here, bud.
you saved my life, and thank you. I really
Welcome, my
do.
friend.
Really do appreciate that. My name's Delise, by the way.
Elise, pleasure to meet you.
Denise.
He's nuts.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm glad that I was able to help you. There's really no thanks necessary though. I'm really just doing my job.
Yeah, but kind of want to die.
Yeah, fair. Nobody really wants to die.
Now, I will say though, is that I'm gonna roll a thing here, just for the fun of it. It'd be funny.
Okay.
So, unbeknownst to Rue and Birch, there's still arm hair inside your leg, but
Oh,
because Rue never flushed it out, he's trying to get you alive and fixed up, and the body went, "This is our hair now." So Rue will forever be inside you, down in your leg.
Sword you!
Thank you, advanced healing.
I will always be there with you, not in your heart, but inside of your calf.
Now,
We're like brothers.
what's funny is that someone scries on Rue, they'll see different people. Because Rue's inside Birch. So there'll be a split. That's going to confuse the fuck out
Technically-
of someone.
Technically, they'd see Komoko too, at least for a little bit there.
Fucking
I'm here all
pervert.
week. I'm here all week.
Komoko well, I guess they would see the Komoko and the fucking shopkeeper then, wouldn't they, for a little while?
Yeah, exactly.
Would I know that about the
Yes,
scrying, though?
No, you would not.
64 people.
Is there anything I
Probably.
could roll to see if I would know that?
Nope.
You wouldn't know that your arm hair is in it.
Let's get ashore and get this fucking
Okay.
circle.
You guys,
Hero.
Noonan's so done.
you
He's
got-
like, fuck this.
you guys get to
The amount
shore.
of times Rue has been inside a man has happened twice, but you know.
If I had
A nickel.
if I had a nickel, you actually quite a lot of nickels.
If I had a nickel for every time Rue was inside of a man, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
So by
Wait,
by the time
Go on.
you guys arrive to the shore, you guys have figured out how to work the turrets, at least. And most of the systems, the more advanced stuff like the fucking LiDAR and shit, you have no idea how that shit works. But you guys do know how to work the turrets and aim them and look through them, so that's some good news, you know. You guys arrive at the shore around 12 o'clock at night. So, you know, you guys arrive about 10 o'clock at night to the shore. No one's there yet, for whatever reasons, no telling. But yeah, so you guys arrive at shore. Now, like I said, this boat just look at the fucking interior of this ship. Like, I think I'll really appreciate.
Oh, I understand.
No, the fucking civvies. I don't think they appreciate what they're looking at here.
we're all
Yeah.
civvies.
I am a civvy, but I am a military nerd, so I understand.
I'm a military nerd too.
We are
This is
both
this
is-
autistic.
We're both autistic. Yeah.
So,
Again,
Teams had a few ships,
this boat costs $15 million.
so
I'll be
here-
back.
Go ahead. I'm going to show you guys some of the interior pics here. Now, chat, you'll have to fucking Google it yourself. Let's go on Thai military and Asian region. But here's what you're all looking at inside this boat, all right? You have
Holy shit.
the main command module, passenger area. You guys have an actual fucking galley downstairs. You guys have countertops. You guys have cooktops. You guys have all kinds of crazy shit in this boat. You guys are
You have a microwave?
TV?
huh?
Fucking
You have a
cool.
microwave?
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys might have coffee. Let me check here.
Man, we have no idea how
Are
to
there any
make
other
it.
human items on here? We should check for magic for magic items.
You guys have 1 day's worth of coffee. That's it. That sucks,
We
dude.
Those fuckers drank it all.
They,
Quick,
They
throw the one
drank
guy
all-
off the side.
they drank all the coffee, dude.
Caffeine addicts.
we need to execute Elm. He drank the coffee.
What a bunch of assholes.
They drank all of our coffee.
They drank all the coffee. You guys are dicks. So you guys have a
And you
very
go to the
advanced
club.
boat. So you guys could technically anchor out, take watches, and sleep in this boat. That is completely possible for you. I'm trying to find
Yeah.
a picture of the bunks in these fucking things. It's hard. It's actually quite hard to find.
I wish we had the time.
What, sleep?
Yeah, but we have until tomorrow morning, pretty much.
Yeah,
to
Oh.
we gotta
get
get
this
this
shit
done.
moved, planned out, and executed.
Okay.
We need to be in position ideally before sunrise, so I can get all my bonuses.
Are
Yeah, that's why I need to get ashore real quick.
Do you guys have Well, no, it'd be more like an hour and a half of continuous playing. Because like guys have work tomorrow, don't you?
I don't.
I
I
don't.
mean, technically,
It's
I
Memorial
don't.
Day
I don't. I don't
weekend,
work
so-
overtime tomorrow. I'm good.
I have a hive
Yeah.
tyrant to build.
A hive tyrant, you fucking Nid player.
I fucking love Tyranids. They're cool.
disgusting.
It makes sense.
I also
Are you,
bought some
are you
Skaven.
building it as a flyrant?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Probably captured a
Yes.
few rats. Kept
Okay.
them in a cage.
Now,
Well, I found the Skaven to be oddly appropriate given the scenario.
what I'm curious
think
is
Sounds like everyone's good.
if I
To
make
keep going for a bit.
if I make Nessence voice his fucking.
I do not have. I don't know if I have the vocal range, but I will certainly give it an attempt.
You know what? It's fine. I'll do it.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. So
I will. I'd be happy to try, but I can't guarantee any results.
yes. So there are crew quarters. There's not any pictures of them though. It's kind of annoying.
Why are you
I-
asking if it'd work tomorrow?
We'll see.
See if we can go a little longer?
Go a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's a 3-day weekend.
Oh, you. Okay. So I found a video. Excellent. Okay, so you guys come to shore, and you see a small conglomerate of rather odd individuals on the shore. So as you guys pull to the shore where these boys are hanging out, waiting for Kellyan, you see that there are a gaggle of other freedom fighters. But oddly enough, they all appear to have some kind of furry apparatuses on their arms. Through the night,
Oh my god.
through the night vision, you guys can see these guys are all holding puppets on their hands.
What?
Should we prepare the guns?
No. These are my men.
Why? Wait.
Prepare to kill
What?
them. They have puppets.
Why do they have puppets?
Kill the
Yeah.
puppet wielders. No.
Kellyan's just going to stare at him. Is that not normal?
No, not at all. Is that the Puppet Patrol? Aaron was telling me about this one show that they really liked a little too much called Paw Patrol.
You guys have showers and toilets.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. But no, it's
It was about a bunch of dogs. Like I think that one of them was like a police
dog?
officer.
Paw Patrol. Jackass.
What's a
What?
dog?
Who's just standing right next to you, Kellyan?
You know, Rook
You're-
kind of talked
He
like
looked
one
at
of.
you and sees Dwa. He doesn't know what the fuck a dog is.
What the fuck's a dog?
You know, Rook actually talked like one of the characters from Paw Patrol. I think their name was like Bowie or something.
Tinky
Holy
Winky. Tipsy.
He's a nice fucking baby.
Ah. But anyway, yes, we should get ashore and get this done quickly. We're burning moonlight.
Yes, Moonin agrees.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm with ya.
guys arrive on shore. Well, more or less, you guys are able to kind of get close to shore. And do you guys want to like get in the water and wait over, or y'all want to anchor out, or do you want to get like a little dinghy out? You guys have a little rubber boat on you. You guys can.
If there's a rib aboard, we might as well. Yeah.
Ribbit. So you guys come on shore. There are 15 freedom fighters.
Oh fuck! Sorry,
Language.
Yeah.
I'm assembling a table and I stepped on it and it gave.
You walk around your
Don't
house
do
while
that.
playing.
I'm in my new room and I'm assembling the permanent table.
Yes.
Jesus.
Kellyan
Ikea.
will be on the front of the rib as we pull ashore, and he will call out, "Till the frost turns to rivers, brothers."
You see someone with a very odd-looking Muppet go, "Yeah, till the frost turns to rivers, sir." As a little mouse is flopping up and down. And you guys
What
hear,
the fuck?
yeah, before it turns
yes.
to rivers. And they're like going,
Yes, Chef, Fozzie, my brothers. We have come with a great victory.
Hummel's gonna lean.
rubbing his temples. He's like, I already have a fucking headache. Okay.
Hummel leans over to Moon and listen.
Osin, I know
We're
you
all-
did this.
We've
I
been
know
waiting.
this is you.
You know, and of course,
We're all going.
now I think it's Rue and Birch and Moonin and Hummel. Look to the right, and there are three 3 mercenaries of the 8th Corps just doing this in full Butler Maid regalia, going, "Oh my." So
We'll like kind of
Brothers.
nod at one of them in solidarity. Like I get it. I understand it now.
Brothers, bring Kermit here. He should inspect the vessel. He's well versed in human technology.
Kill me now.
Kermit.
Well, this was not my choice.
Turn back the
I
way you
said
came.
no.
Let
This
me
was-
tell
I
you,
did
boss,
not
the pretty
consent
cool
to
little
this.
boat you got here. Yeah, it's really nice.
This is Osen. This is Osen. All right.
Who the fuck is Oast?
Hi, how you doing there?
It's like, and you see a giant blue Oni with a frog muppet on his hand, and now I will say all of these mercs have very dead looks in their eyes, like, but the Muppets are talking. "Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
it was
really nice
Cody.
boat."
It was
Yeah,
Cody.
yeah.
Okay. My apologies. I knew Osen was cooking something, and I thought it was this.
No, it was
All right.
Cody. So
Cody, don't make me knock off an inch or two from somewhere.
these 3 8th
I can do it.
Battlefield
I'm
Staff
God.
Corps guys go like, "We were sent here to help you, and it's just been Muppets every day." I didn't know what a Kermit was, but now I do, because he's always doing,
Yeah, I'm always talking like this. Hey, I'm a fucking
Alright.
Kermit.
All right, man. How about I
I'm
just
gonna
give you one?
commit. I'm gonna commit seppuku.
Birch is gonna hand that motherfucker a cigarette.
Oh, Kermit, you get ready, turn.
Oh yeah, and Kellyan is perfectly fine with all of this.
So Kellyan, as you hear, meemer, meet, me, meemer, 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 you hear, "Sir, we've been waiting for days, and we're ready to go in your order."
Yes, with this vessel, with this vessel that bears the enemy's marks, we can approach their port undetected,
So
and seize their most powerful vessel.
the rest of you
Why
hear,
do you sound like a cult leader?
the rest of you hear like, meemer, meet, meemer, meemer, meemer. The guy goes, "Do you think with this ship we can take on and finally take to Ticonderoga? It's been waiting there for days, sir."
Yes, I believe that tonight is the night. That we know that their crew will be preparing to attend a wedding. That is where you come in.
Well, if today's the night, then I guess we can go on and get on with it, then, can't we, sir?
Yes. Do you have the devices prepared? I believe that the wedding grounds will make an excellent target.
What does animals sound like? Yeah, or like I can't do the fucking animal voice.
Ma!
Oh yes, everyone. This is Animal, our explosives expert. Hummel, I
Wait.
believe you will be working with him.
Right, Hummel's like, I don't want to work with him.
Spider-Man!
Oh.
Spider-Man!
Hummel just kind of like backs behind Moonin.
Help
This
Moonin
is
find
the
a
operation.
You see
We have to make this work.
You see the Muppet go, "Bird," and like pointing at fucking Moonin. Moonin, give me grit save.
Be drum! You be bird!
Bird.
This is the kind of shenanigans that I've been waiting for.
You don't like
Yeah,
the
I've been missing
vibe
this.
off this fucking Muppet Moonin. You're like, this guy. I mean, this guy's trouble.
Nope. Moonin's gonna walk off to find the big flat area. He's gonna do the message he's told.
Yes,
He's done
go
this shit.
attend to your matters.
Yeah,
Now,
we'll go
Paul,
to help him. He needs to get away
Hummel-
from these puppets before he strangles one of them to
You
death.
see Kermit go,
Sir, I don't think they like us very much.
Yes, few understand those dedicated to Crinja as we are, but but the
Crinja.
operation must proceed.
Sure.
You know the guy on TikTok that like has the cowboy hat and he responds to shit with like, "What?" That's all Birch is doing right now. It's like,
so as a guy holds up a
I
giant,
love that they're dedicated to fucking Crinja.
as a guy holds up a giant blue eagle, he goes,
Well, sir, we're ready to go when you are. And we're ready to do it with Cringe's flair.
Excellent, Sam. This will be a day of glory.
That's when, as Birch and Hummel and Rue and Earl walk away.
Okay. Do we have the two hecklers? Do we have the two hecklers? We have to have them.
Do we
They're
have
in the
them? We've
distance.
always had them. Oh,
from way to back. And that's what you hear.
That you can't do without them.
Making a chicky tour.
Oh, I hope these people all die. I was
I do too.
gonna have cool
I
ISIS
hope these
members
people all
join us.
die.
I was going to have cool ISIS members join us. That is
Yes,
not
I
a sentence
was.
I ever thought I'd
I
hear.
I was gonna have some cool cringe cultists who were gonna all, have heroic sacrifices. Now this is all a fucking farce.
That's what you hear. That's when you hear. How's the fucking voice go? What do you mean? I am right here. I'll kill you. And you see an undead terrorist puppet prop up from the back.
Kill you!
It's fucking Osama bin Laden.
I've been here the entire time. You buy a chop liver to you, infidel.
Have you ever heard of Jeff Dunham memes?
No.
Oh,
it's one of his puppets.
He has an undead terrorist puppet. You know that, right?
Oh, that guy!
Ahmed.
Oh my god, that guy. Okay.
I kill you!
Ahmed, yes.
I didn't
I've been
put two and two
looking
together.
bombs for days, and you're just gonna fucking roll over me like that with all these fucking muppets.
It's not Ahmed. It's
Do not worry.
Ahmed. It's Ahmed.
Do not worry, Ahmed. We will see to your part of the mission.
I want to kill American infidels.
Yes, genuinely.
Or else, whatever. Listen to me.
The sad part is, Twitch is perfectly fine with this joke because fucking Hassan Piker made the same goddamn one.
But it was for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a joke, is the problem.
That wasn't in Minecraft. That was not in Minecraft what Hassan did.
Kelly, are you still sure that Cringer will give me my 72 virgins?
Of course she will. Cringer would never renege on such a deal.
Good.
Oh,
and as the guy reaches down and grabs 14 suicide vests, he goes, "I'm ready to go when you are."
Yes, of course. But yes, of course you will be carrying all of the vests. Of course, until the time is right. Yes, you are. Yes, Ahmed, you are the bomb.
Maybe this time I'll get it right.
Yes, I'm sure this will be your moment to shine. Just as the ceremonies are beginning for the wedding, you will enter, and you will utilize the vest. And then you will return to us.
Will there be cake?
Yes, there will be cake. There will be cake here, there, and all the way over there.
The fucking animal muppet.
Right.
I can't ready to go to bake the turkey.
Oh god.
Okay,
I
we're
already have
making
a
the
headache.
teleport circle.
I already have a headache. Yeah, we're making the teleport circle.
I'm sorry. I said no. I said no to this. Guard offered me a level up to do this, and I said no.
Remember, though, Guard uses this against us. He's timing us.
Yeah,
Yes,
he is.
Second is a minute. Or
Let's get back to what we were doing. Let's get the
Teleportation
teleport
circle
going.
made by Moonin. Moonin, you use 40.
Alright.
25
Alright, I
XP.
had to rip.
Actually, Moonin was told
Requires-
it needs to be large.
God.
Yes, Lars.
Yeah, I'd like to also help him with that too.
Okay. So by burning 25 HP, you guys make this circle. Now, do you guys make it the appropriate size?
I was told large, so yeah, I'll make it about the size to fit a truck.
Okay. So as you guys are working, all you're working on a circle together. As you guys kind of like dust off your hands, all right, you're looking down. It's pretty okay. It's in dirt, but you got the dirt nice and deeply grooved in. As you guys kind of like brush your hands off, you kind of look to your right, and there is a Yamatu holding the Ahmed terrorist puppet. And the guy's like, you do wonderful work.
Oh yes, Kellyan's also going to start distributing the M4s off of the boat to his cellmates.
Boss, what about my suicide vests?
Yes, of course, Ahmed. You will be the starting symbol.
I mean, Sherry, I made plenty of vests.
Christ almighty.
Kellyan's going to lean over to one of the maids. Ahmed is very enthusiastic about his role.
So this one big maid goes, I hope he goes first. Just send him in first with all this.
Oh, yes, he's going in first. He's going in first.
With all the vests?
And
Is he
he'll
gonna wear all
whisper,
the
he'll
vests?
whisper, yes, he's going to wear all the vests. We don't like him very much.
I hope I run right to
he's
the
a bit
middle
crazy.
of that entire lovely celebration. They'll get married with a bang. Just some poor bride and her
The teleport
husband.
circle is made. The teleport circle is made. We signal through it. We do the signal thing. Whatever Moonin is on about. I can't. I will die laughing if I keep this up.
So if like This is some poor bride and her husband. Like, what a lovely day. Here comes a fucking autistic fucking puppet wielder covered in suicide vests.
Autistic fucking Yamato.
So
Again, I was just gonna go. I was gonna play this straight. I was gonna have normal terrorists.
All right, Moon and Crazy
got-
Circle, and I'm trying to see how to send the code.
are
to
you
the
saying
person
I'm not a
supposed-
normal terrorist?
No, you are the most normal terrorist of all,
I can
Ahmed.
I hear Moonins with a live draining every second.
Yeah.
Can I please cast my circle?
Oh no, I do think this is funny. I just know guard.
What does that mean?
I'm so sorry,
What-
but we have to riff
what
on
does
it.
that
People
mean?
people paid money for this joke. Cody paid money for this
So,
joke, and he has a friend.
Ahmed goes,
Cody-
could I also put explosives on your boat? And here's Kevin go, oh, Rick about the only bomber on the boat.
Oh yes, we'll use the small. We'll have the explosives aboard the smaller boat,
It's
and that
sunk.
way we can.
Yeah,
That
put
way-
bomb on boat.
Yes. Yes, and that boat is going to be driven to another part of the wharf. Yes.
Boss,
going
I
to
don't
get off
know.
the boat.
Couldn't we just, use the big cannons on the big boat?
No, those cannons aren't large enough to destroy the Ticonderoga.
Oh, you look pretty big enough to me.
Well, of course. Well, I understand, Chef, but also we have need of the weapons cache aboard the Ticonderoga. Think of the damage that the Veil Riders or the Resistance could do with all of those weapons.
So, unfortunately, all those except for Kellyan watch as the Beaker Muppet walks up. And you guys hear, meep. But Kellyan, you hear,
Ah, yes.
you hear, sir, we could have strapped Ahmed and the
Fuck
bombs
it.
to the rib boat and send those towards Ticonderoga as a distraction, or simply have our delicious Arabian friend simply create a diversion in town.
Yes, I was thinking the diversion in town, the
Moon's gonna
wedding
cast
ceremony.
language, so I can at least hear this.
This isn't a language I think you can pick up.
I
It's,
mean-
it says common Skipiran languages.
I don't,
This is not a Skipiran language.
I don't think Beaker's common enough to work with the language.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a language. Period.
Kellyan understands him perfectly.
Animal ready. And you hear Kermit go,
Sir, I think we should probably get going sometime here soon, yeah?
Yes, once these Veil Rider allies are finished with their teleportation manners.
Yeah, let's get this done. Let's fucking do
so
it. Come on,
the
let's
three
go.
the three maids slowly look towards Rue and go, we could just leave them behind. We could all go.
He's gonna kind of turn to the maid and lean into one ear. He's gonna say, "Look, the more heads, the better, and we can just let them go in front of us and check out the Vanguard. Maybe I don't know. It's better they're here than they're not. Than that they're not."
Shut up, phone. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
I guess I need to charge the circle, so I'm going to start charging the circle.
Okay, you charge a circle. Now, you guys are going to try and transport, I believe, the Dragon Wagon and a mortar team to your location.
Oh shit!
Don't know the details. All I know is it's just a large circle.
Okay. I believe if certain people could remind me, it's a Dragon Wagon and a small mortar team, correct? I believe.
I know it's a mortar team. I just didn't know if it was other equipment.
I'm pretty sure it's the Dragon Wagon and the mortar team. But go ahead and roll me that result roll. You charge it up. Go ahead and roll me that roll.
Spell power and brain.
Let's see here. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum,
Actually, we probably
ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
shouldn't turn. We
Let's
probably
see.
shouldn't turn the rib into a bomb.
So you. A second. Okay, but you have all the requirements for the spell, correct?
Yeah, it should be 5, 5, and 5.
Okay, 5, 5, 5. 4, 4, 5. But let's see here. Go ahead. Now, this is a large size entity. So actually, it's more. Nah, it's actually massive. It's a fucking Dragon Wagon. This is a -3 modifier to the roll. So you're using 40 HP, correct? It's going to be a plus. I need to reroll. I need this spell's a fucking trap. I need to go ahead and fucking rewrite this thing. Yeah, so This is written poorly. Who wrote the spell? Who did this?
Who the fuck wrote this?
The piece of
And
shit.
I would ask her to help with this.
Yeah. I need to rewrite this because this spell is fucking awful. So I will say one thing though. For what I've written here, it is a -3 modifier to the spell roll. It can't be plus 38 because that'd be fucking insane. You'd never fail. I
mean, for plot's sake.
Well, I think I mean actually like go ahead and actually fucking rewrite this. Go ahead and roll me 1d20 plus.
Isn't it the person on the other end casting it though? Because I'm just creating the end point.
Yeah. X to create, blank to empower. But this is like this spell is not written correctly at all. I actually haven't go back and look at this.
Heads up, Chucklefucks. Big boy coming through.
Okay.
The _ autodidact has just activated an eyebrow razor mule potion.
It's only D20.
I am on the other end stabilizing the connection.
Plus 23. And also track 3 for it. Because this spell is written like absolute dog shit. I need to go in and fix this.
You said plus 23.
That'll be 33 minus 3 is a 30. So you guys successfully cast that circle spell. And the dragon wagon plus the mortar crew arrives in the circle. And yeah, so this guy looks around and goes, all right, are we? Looks to his right and sees 3 maids just like drained of life. Looks to his left and sees like a bunch of Muppet wielding terrorists. He goes, are we in the right place?
Muppet wielding terrorists.
I guess so.
That sounds like an insult. You Muppet wielding terrorist.
You Muppet wielding terrorist. He goes, we're here to shell the town while you guys are going to steal a boat. Is tracking?
That is correct.
Okay. And the sergeant kind of leans down towards Boone and goes, why are they holding puppets?
Moonin has no idea.
They're going to die, right?
Moonin hopes so.
God, I hope so.
For Cringer! Fucking runs in with a fucking explosive vest.
Does anyone in crew know how to navigate a boat?
No, we're a mortar team, sir. We can drive the truck, and we can go to. We thought we would arrive just within our range and simply lob shells into the town. At your order, we have smoke shells, we have Willie Pete, and high explosive. We figured if you want, we can go non-lethal and use smoke, or we can go partially lethal, use some Willie Pete, or we can just shell the fuck out of it. It is enemy territory, but there are civilians in there, so we're going to go by your operation protocols.
Moonin will lead that up to Birch. Birch is in charge of the mission.
Birch is.
As so we sanded. Bless these fuckers.
All right. We have plenty of fuel in the back. We have enough fuel here in the back of the Dragon Wagon to get you guys all the way to, well, we could probably make Blinco. I should drink this down here. We could probably get back to Blinco if we run light and don't turn the truck off and no air conditioning and no heat. But we could probably do it, you know. We'll shed weight as we go. So we can probably make Blinco if... But, is that boat yours? And they point towards the fucking Mark 6 in the water. Kind of.
He is now.
I was going to say the same thing.
He goes, nice ride. Yeah. Are we going to go back on our own? Like, are we going to shell and then drive back ourselves? Or are you guys going to zap us there again? Or how's that going to work?
We're not stopping. We're not stopping to help these guys. I hate to say it, but if we get the Ticonderoga, we're shooting straight for friendly territory.
The two options are the shell and exit through boat, or shell and exit on your own.
Okay, so we will. Well, I sure because the guy kind of hands you a bucket. Goes, these are radio franks, and more or less, when you say get, we'll get.
Yeah, I mean, if you see us on we can leave the fib there, and I mean they could just ride on out to us. Last man. After that,
he goes, okay, so What's the plan exactly? And you hear from the back, we're
Uh,
going to take out the entire wedding. The guy goes,
That actually would be pretty cool.
guy goes, that's not the plan, right?
Oh, yes, that's the plan.
Oh,
Well, not necessarily. Their plan is to take out the wedding. Our plan is
It's
to
a military
create a
wedding.
distraction.
It's a
to-
valid
kill the infidels.
we just need a distraction to take boat.
You hear animal, yeah, kill infidel. We're going to kill an infidel. For Granger. For Granger.
For Queen and Country.
For
But,
Granger.
Ranger's laughing her ass off.
Creature's going, send them in first. Send them in first.
As you
How
desire,
insulting.
mistress. It's gonna be if she says that to Kellyan.
So as you guys are kind of looking at the Muppets, you guys hear, and Animal has a hairball. You watch as Animal vomits up a spell scroll.
Okay.
He goes,
Okay. I love
yeah.
that.
Out of the
Hairbo
Muppet
and-
mouth, or out
and-
of the puppeteer mouth, or out of the Muppet mouth?
God, I'm gonna think.
The Muppet's mouth, thankfully.
Okay, much better.
And Animal goes,
True.
yeah,
True.
this for you. And he hands a scroll towards Moonin, because he likes Moonin, I guess. Bird.
Moonin will grab the scroll and open it, see what it is.
I will roll for what the fuck this thing is. One moment. Yeah, for bird.
Want to be a crown?
Let's see. 1D, 158. 58. 73. This took a weird turn.
I
There
tried
was
to prevent
bird.
this.
There was a turn here.
That's a weird one. It's a scroll of item tracing.
That could be pretty damn useful.
Yeah, useful. Yeah, it's really useful.
We'll tuck it into his LBV for now.
Good job, Chicky. And the fucking chef gives you a thumbs up, Moonin.
I'll give him a wing claw up.
Oh yes, chef, you'll be joining us aboard the vessel. There's a excellent little kitchenette aboard.
Order the kitchen with the birdie and the quanty penny.
Yes.
Right. He kind of like was walking towards the fucking Mark 6. You guys watch as he just walks through the fucking salt water, just swimming towards the fucking Mark 6.
Killian.
Bunsen and Beaker, I would like you aboard as well.
Oh,
You might be able to sort the engines out better.
You got it, sir. Beeper, beeper, burp, burp. And they start like also swimming towards MC's Dragon Wagon. I'm gonna roll for each of the guys. Chef. Oop, hold on. Chef is fine. Beaker.
Why are they such idiots?
Beaker, you guys watch as Beaker lets out a beep meep as a huge fin rips through the water. Is a loud splash and a scream, and then Beaker's gone.
Ah, Cringer's
Oh,
will.
thank God.
14.
Think
freedom
the way.
fighters.
Thank you, the way.
There's
No, that was Cringer.
there's a floating felt arm in the water.
Think the way.
Well, that's unfortunate. He was one of our best engineers.
Yeah, Moonin agrees. Need crew for both boats.
Yes, we should probably be using the rib to ferry people over, really.
Money boater. And you see like the chef
I'm out
coming
of
on board.
words.
You know what? I think we'll call it there for today, fellas. At 4 hours, I don't think I can do any more fucking Muppet voices.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
You offered me a level, and I said nah. This is the semi-serious campaign.
Yeah, well, ain't sure as fuck anymore.
I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried.
This
So
is gonna
Gar-
go in the book.
Yeah.
This is gonna go in the book. The Muppet terrorists are going in the book now.
No, they are all dying. I will kill them myself.
You see, Yule.
before-
What the hell's a felted freedom fighter?
Although if they make it into a joke as a monster manual entry, I will be very happy with that.
So you're telling me that the field team was assisted by a bunch of Muppets? Yes, sir. I guess I could have found some smarter people. Like, he's just missed the entire joke, you know? Like, you fucking Muppet. Like, oh, I guess it's a bunch of yokels helping him out, not like literal Muppets.
Yes, I assure you, none of these people are surviving to deliver the Ticonderoga. For guard's sake, I will execute them myself.
I like how we went from let's get some, let's destroy the Apaches to,
Let's steal a boat.
boat time.
All right. We're
We're going on an Apache hunt.
A little bit of a
to catch
mission
a
priority.
Ticonderoga.
So we're raiding Nymphy.
Bye, Chad. You have a
Sure,
good time,
the
Chad.
Muppets are here.
We love you, Chad.
Who gave
Hi, Chad.
Ahmed a bomb vest? That is the
Well,
message. Oop. Sorry,
I'm
Moon.
just saying before we go, Moonen's going to destroy that teleport circle.
Fair. There's
Or
message
we're not going to
chat.
try and pull someone else through it?
All
Because
right.
we do actually need, like, more people.
Players, say goodnight.
Good night.
We're leaving.
Good night.
All right.